Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slab Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom-built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you can think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one Ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that Ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles. fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom-built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you could think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one Ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here, and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that Ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
Hello
everybody, welcome back to the WNL Premier Series Season 4 qualifier out here at Vitality Obstacle Fitness in Fall River, Massachusetts, courtesy of our incredible course designers we've got for the weekend, Jordan Thurston and Addie Herman. We are back, ready for our final division of the entire weekend out here. It is a banger of an elite division, probably the biggest one we've had for the entirety of the season so far. 19 competitors. It's gonna go off. Going to be absolutely insane at one of the gathering grounds of the New England region. Hello, everyone. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside Colt Elder for the Elites today. Colt, we've made it to the very end. It's an exciting time with so many great competitors. How are we feeling?
I mean, I'm so excited. We're coming into this. We got so many good competitors here. All of these athletes really good, especially at speed. I know all these athletes train a lot of speed, so we're going to see a lot of dynamic movements, and we're going to see all kinds of crazy moves, big sins, and I'm really excited for it.
I'm excited for it as well. It's going to be hype, hype, hype all around. Let's have a look at how our athletes got here and what they're going to be doing out here today. So, you guys know the drill by now. The top 25% of all athletes from the World Championships, along with their season standings in their regions, have gotten an invite to the Premier Series. That means that they can compete in any of the 14 qualifiers that we've got going on for the season. We're at the end of our 7th one here at Vitality. We're getting close to the finals. For the format, we have 2 courses. We have the placement course and the challenge course. On the placement course, if you fall, your run is over. Simple as that. And it seeds the run order for the challenge course. So if you get the first place position on the placement course, you'll go last on the challenge course. On the challenge course, every athlete gets 2 retries, but you can only utilize a retry 1 time on an obstacle. And the top 4 athletes on the challenge course are going to be able to go through to the Premier Series finals for Season 4, happening on November 20th through to the 22nd at Ascend Obstacle Training in Marlborough, Massachusetts. Now, it's worth noting out here that for the Vitality qualifier, it is literally like just over an hour drive from where Marlborough, Massachusetts is for the Ascend finals. So Vitality and Ascend, very, very close to each other. So I think all of the top 4 athletes from every division that we've had this weekend has the capability to go along through and just make it through to the Premier Series finals. I cannot wait for it. It's going to be a large attendance factor there at the Ascend finals. But we also have one here. We have got 19 elite athletes ready to go. We've got 7 females, and that means 12 males on the side ready to go. And Colt, this is going to go absolutely insane.
I mean, this is just going to be crazy. We were talking about it earlier. Neither of us could decide on who we think is even going to win this for either division. I mean, there's so many good options here, so many big names, so many people that we see in all kinds of competitions, winning a bunch of these competitions. I mean, there's no telling what's going to happen here.
I can't call it. I genuinely can't call it all for the females or the males. We've got names after names out here. We'll start with the males as they're on screen right now. Starting out with Zach Keenan right here. I think he's probably one of the bets to take it home out here, the first place spot overall. But Zach Keenan has been absolutely incredible coming out of Franklin, Massachusetts, one of the Strive Ninja Fitness representatives. He is absolutely insane. I cannot wait to see him on the course. Gavin Obi is a scary name out here in the north of the US. He's one of the greatest ninjas I think has ever existed, personally. He runs every course like a speed course. Even if it's upper body based, he's able to just fly through with his hands and can just move and just scatter about in the best type of way. Zach Fishman is the best videographer I've ever seen in my life. On Instagram, he's always out there making some of the best edits of ninja runs I've ever seen. You'll probably see him on the sidelines with a camera for a couple of the runs. You'll see it on Instagram. Zach Fishman, incredible. Started Ninja in 2018, and he's just been going through it at an incredible pace. One name that sticks out to me is Aaron Majacomo. I think he's still very underrated in the grand scheme of things. Even though he might not be winning any of the major competitions like the championships or anything, he can still take home some very quick titles. I think he's my pick to be the fastest on the placement course. Personally, he was up there with Gavin Obi a couple years ago for the 2025 World Championships. I commentated both of their runs for stages 1 and 2, and they were blazingly fast. So I think overall, Aaron might be the guy to take it home. And I think if there's one more person to look at, it is Lucas Shinamian. He was getting very high positions in the youth divisions when he competed before he went elite. He also trains out of Strive with Zach Keenan, James Burns, who's also competing right before him, and Zach Fishman. He got 6th place at the World Championships 2 years ago when he was competing in the young adult division. This is his first year in the elite division. He's competed 4 times at Worlds. Lucas Shinamian out here ready to go. I want to have a look at the female side of things. They're going to be running first once we get onto our placement course. My pick to take it home, personally, is Akshara Papu. She has been on an absolute tear as of recent. She's really been getting into the competitive elite scene for a while now. Aka, personally, my pick to take it home today for the first place spot. She has podiumed at NSC and has placed to the top position many a time. I think her first major first place position was at the big time NSC that happened in 2025, I think it was. Yes. And she's been getting high placements in competitions ever since. But we're going to be having a look at our demo run and what our athletes are going to be facing up against for our placement course. Colt, this one is very demanding, a lot of directional changes, testing every ninja fundamental. It's going to be very fun.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see here. We can see our demo. We're already getting into the course. A lot of dynamic moves so far. A lot of big leg power kind of moves. We're going to see a lot of slight variations here because a lot of it's just trying to twist around in 0.1 seconds faster than another athlete. All these moves are, you see right here, all these links right here. It's going to be who can link the fastest. If anyone can link this swing right here, that'd be a huge move. And you're going to see all these links. Oh, taking a backswing there and getting to the dismount to the buzzer. I mean, the whole thing is just a bunch of links piled together. All these athletes are here. All of them are really good at these quick links, these quick movements. We're going to see who's able to execute the best and not mess up on all of these little movements. We're going to start here with Akshara Papu. Billy, this is your pick for who you think is going to take it overall. So we're going to see how she leads the charge here, if she can get herself in a really good spot for that challenge course coming up later.
Akshara's been on an absolute tear as of recent. This is her home gym as well at Vitality. The first ever Premier Series for the comp out here. Oh my lord!
What? What? Oh my goodness, there's no way.
Oh my god!
And
Bro,
just
I
like
just walked to the other side of my room out here.
I don't know what to say at all. I mean,
I'm
what?
sorry, what?
1 second into the run.
I'm sorry. I just went to the other side of the room. I'm in disbelief. Akshara Papu, very, very shocking, going out on the first obstacle on the placement course. Just a small stumble. Let's see if that precedent can change with the second competitor, Sydney Morris, out here. Coming out of Woburn, Massachusetts. She's ready to go at age 18. Past the first couple of steps. They look to be very wobbly, to be fair. That might have been why Akka went out. But here we go. Sydney on a roll now. Here she moves, coming on to over-under. And then the web slinger. It's taken out a few people in the divisions before, but it's not a problem for Sydney.
I mean, she's flying right now, making quick work, taking a couple backswings, but nothing crazy. She's making sure to get through everything and very efficiently, not resting in between obstacles at all. That's what we need to see here. Quick bounces there. See if she can, taking one swing on the dismount, running through the steps. She's going to be pretty close on time, but she's going to have, I think she's going to make it in the time. And then she goes linking the bars. We're going to see here on the TikTok. This is what's really going to come down to in this turnaround point here.
But you can
And
see
she's
the
got the
time is ticking. 10 seconds left as Sydney Morris takes the grasp onto that spinning basket and just isn't able. Spins out right there. I think she might have known that time was cutting it short. Buzzer wasn't in contention there for her possibly, but still great stuff there from Sydney Morris.
Yeah, and she was right there on pace. It would have been really close if she could have gotten to the buzzer there. She would have had to do a lot of links on those later moves, but there we go. We saw her great run as the second runner, taking first place so far, but we'll see. We have Charlotte Barrett coming up next. You see, here's a replay of some of her moves here.
Nearly had it, but yeah, I think it just looked like one of her hands peeled off on that basket, and that was going to do Sydney Morris in there. But next up is going to be Charlotte Barrett out here, one of the Ascend team members out here. She's got new pink streaks in her hair, it looks like. Very fashionable. Loving it. One of the younger athletes we've got in the elite division. I think she started at age 14 for the season. Last year in the elite division was the first time she was up in the elites for 2025 Worlds. I remember commentating her run. Very, very excited to see her back for the Premier Series out here at Vitality. Definitely a favorite to come along through. Charlotte Barrett off and running.
Yeah, Charlotte Barrett's another one that can definitely take the title here. I mean, especially with Aka going out early there. Charlotte has the door of opportunity opened here. She just recently came.
Oh, no, Charlotte! Oh, mate. It looks like the deadly web slinger is striking back again for our elite division this time. She went up high on the wall, but couldn't get enough distance off of the lower body push. Oh, man. Charlotte Barrett and Akshara Papu going down relatively early. Not the start I expected, but here goes Lola Rukos coming along out of Norwell, Massachusetts. She was the 2024 preteen female world champion. She's also a competitive gymnast, so she has a lot of accolades to prepare her ready for this placement course, and she's off and running.
Yeah, and she is going to need these accolades to prepare her for this course after what we've seen so far. All three of our athletes so far have gone out. A clear right here will put her in great placement, but she's got to do it in a quick time in order to get to the clear. She's taking 2 backswings here, making sure she's got it. Making sure she doesn't make any mistakes. Very clean through there. Oh my goodness, one-handed save.
Wow, Lola with the one-handed save on that shelf. Able to recover it very well. She's currently 3 seconds ahead of Sydney Morris to this point. You can see a link in these laches. Going to be a very important move heading along the rest of the runners here. But she grabs the teeth of the dragon head and reaches out to that throwback, adjusts her hand, and she's gonna push along through to that trapeze, and it looks
6
like
seconds.
4 runners in. We're gonna get our first buzzer in the elite female division with Lola getting the time of 34.91.
And she did exactly what she needed to do there. I mean, she planned it all out, finished with 5 seconds to spare. She got the clear, puts herself in a great spot with a lot of our athletes falling right now. So we're going to see where that ends up putting her, but I'm sure that's going to be a top 2, top 3 time at least.
Now, next up, we have one of the most powerful female ninja athletes that we've got in our sport, Sam Leahy, coming out of Reading, Massachusetts. I believe she's representing Surge. I want to say that's the Surge jersey. But here she goes, Sam Leahy. Knows what's expected of her. She's just seen a clear, so hopefully that gives her a bit more confidence moving into this placement course, but you got to move fast.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing that we've seen so far. You got to move fast, but not make mistakes. We've seen a lot of mistakes, so it's just going to come down to avoiding those mistakes, linking moves when you can. And see, she's doing that here, taking an extra backswing on the dismount, making sure she's got it. And getting around that spinner in 1 is going to be big on time saver because you can get really easily caught up there.
Oh, no! The hand placement! It looked like she had both of her hands solid there on the shelf. I got to have another look at that.
Yeah, I'm confused
on the
where
replay here. It looked like she bumped it forward, and she just was a bit shocked by that effect.
So she caught it and then bumped her left hand forward to try and get a better grip on it a little bit, and it just overshot.
Okay, next up, going to be a very, very big athlete out here, Riley Hunt. Competed a couple weeks ago at Next Level, getting the first place spot. But here she is this time, ready for some more Premier Series action at Vitality. Here goes Riley.
Hey, your pick to win was Akshara Papu. My pick is Riley Hunt. I think Riley's going to take it. We're going to see what she does here. She's already at a great pace, a really great pace. Oh my goodness. Linking the entire
Look at
thing
her link
so far.
stuff. Okay. Nice. 2 seconds ahead, 3 seconds ahead of everyone else now, setting up a link off of that shelf. Riley Hunt.
8 seconds ahead. Oh my goodness.
Nice one-handed gibbon link. Okay.
What?
Here she goes. Right ahead onto
not
that
messing
TikTok.
around.
Exactly. So look at this. 10 seconds ahead of Lola to this point.
20
Going
seconds
along
left
through
to
now.
finish
20
the final
seconds for the
lane.
throwback. Just one side needed. And Riley Hunt is going to get the fastest clear of the day so far. 45.52.
Ooh, and Riley just blew us out of the park there. I mean, that was crazy. This give and move here on the laches. I mean, she did everything perfect. Just all kinds of links, even in places I didn't think there were going to be links. She linked all of the spinners pretty much. I mean, what in the world did she not do there?
She didn't think, she just goed Her motto is "Don't think, just go," and I tried to make it in past tense. But regardless, Kieran Gorman next up, going to be our final elite female competitor on the placement course now. Has competed 9 times throughout the regular season, age 16, got a lot of experience already for this year alone. So here goes Kieran. Jumps off of that warped wall then. Nice little bit of precision, and now she's still under a second ahead of the fastest pace.
Yeah, she's moving really fast, though. I mean, 1 second behind that run we just saw with Riley Hunt is still a really fast time, and this is the part that Riley went really fast on. So we'll see where she is. She's 4 seconds behind pace now, so if she goes really fast, she might be able to take it, but it looks like she might be going, trying to get right behind Riley Hunt there, but she's linking everything really nicely. Gets the grab there. See if she can get the turnaround. This has been a fall point as well.
She's reaching out. She didn't need to do a lâché over to the throwback. She's just leaning onto one side there, but time's ticking. One backswing, and Kieran's got to move. Can she get it to the buzzer? Yes, third place.
There we go. Top 3 finish right there for Kieran. I mean, that's just a great run. Puts her exactly where she needed to be. All these links at the beginning. I mean, that's such a clean line right there. And then you see her lâchéing to get her buzzer right there with, 2 seconds left.
That was brilliant. We got her to the buzzer at 57.26. Yeah, so that would be around 2 seconds left. Shouts to Riley Hunt, though, getting the fastest time on the placement course, 45.52 seconds. But a couple shocks right there. We have both Akshara Papu and Charlotte Barrett, probably our 2 picks to get first place on both placement and challenge, going first on the challenge course once we get over to it. That was something I was not expecting at all, but it's a placement course. Anything can happen, and again, it doesn't directly affect how you're going to do and if it gets you into the Premier Series finals or not. But it is now time to shift the attention to the final division to take on the placement course for the weekend. With this, the elite male division, starting out with Zach Keenan out here. He's coming out of Franklin, Massachusetts, age 16. He's up there with one of the best at the moment. He can hang with some of the world champions, Tyler Smith, Jackson Erdos, Phil Folsom, you name it. Zach Keenan is one to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Keenan starting it off is going to be electric because Zach Keenan is kind of known for his speed, and especially on these quick speed courses like this one right here. I mean, this is right up his alley. This is exactly his kind of course with these quick moves and trying to make sure to just link everything perfectly. We're going to see how he does here. He's getting started. Zach Keenan starting us off for the elite, and you can see just flying already.
Oh my goodness me. This is just like textbook Zach Keenan right here. I expect nothing less. Underbarring every single move and linking,
so
trying to pop through everything. Oh, careful there. Is he fine? He's fine. Oh my lord. Zach Keenan, pop it through still.
He said, I don't need that shove. I'm just going to skip it on accident.
Here he goes, though. 35 seconds as he makes the link out onto the box. We're going to go. Oh, my goodness me. There's a flying bar now. Okay, Zach Keenan still sub 30.
Oh, my goodness. 29.66 seconds on that entire course of the added obstacle.
Bro, that made my face strain. Oh, my lord. Zach Keenan, I didn't know there was a quick flying bar cheeky added there at the end of our play. I
mean, I don't.
Guys, I fainted. Bye. I'm done.
What? That's our first runner? How is Gavin Obi going to top this? It's a tall order to go to Zach Keenan straight into Gavin Obi. But here he is. He's been coaching a long, long time throughout the entirety of this weekend. One of the head coaches. He's going to be, I believe, the course designer for the Ascend Marlborough competition, which is our finals location. And Gavin Obi, age 20, is off and running. He knows how to do courses like this.
You see he's going along the same pace as Zach Keenan right now. He's 0.1 second in front of Zach Keenan's time, actually. And staying 0.1 seconds ahead. Oh, they're completely even right now. This is going to be so close on the finish.
This is one of the best runs I've seen on my life. Here we go. Gavin Obi going to go. Lincoln on the flying bar. He's precise, but he's going to take a back swing. Is he going to beat Zach Keenan? Oh, my gosh!
0.33 seconds apart. Gavin was just behind Zach Keenan because of that backswing on the last obstacle, but it's crazy fast run.
He made it into the sub-30 club by 0.01 seconds. Gavin Obi's runs are chaos. We know this now. What in the world was that? That was crazy good.
Yeah, I mean, what else did we expect? That was exactly the chaos you were just talking about. Oh, my goodness. I mean, 2 sub-30 times on the first 2 runners. I don't know how the rest of our athletes are even going to get close to topping that. I mean, that's just a crazy bar to set for the first 2 runners already.
Zach Fishman going to be third up right now. This guy, I believe, was holding a camera earlier on to get ready for the course because he's just that good at cinematography. Give a look at his Instagram. He's one of the best editors we've got in the biz at the moment. But Zach Fishman started his career in 2018. He's doing very solid at the minute, trying to beat both Zach Keenan and Gavin Obi. He's doing solid so far, comes out of the Strive Fitness team, but he also trains at both Ascend and Vitality here, so he's got some experience.
Oh, yeah, and he's flying right now. He's working through all these bars, going through the TikTok now and on to the turnaround point, and a little bit slow on the turnaround point. You want to try to go into that with a lot of speed so that it twists you fast. And he's having to take a backswing here, but still a blazing fast time. 25 seconds left to finish this last obstacle into the flying bar.
Be careful with the precision here. Zach Fishman links the dismount, and we're able to still be alive. 3 for 3 clears with Zach Fishman coming along into the buzzer. 41.5 seconds that run took.
I mean, that was a great run out of Zach. After seeing our first 2 runs, I mean, it doesn't look like that was a crazy good run, but that was a crazy good run. Keep in mind, that's with an added obstacle, still 4 seconds faster than any of our female runners at that point.
Okay. Coming along fourth up is Griffin Wodzinski, a part of Team Ascend. He can definitely hang about with the other athletes that are in this division at the moment. He could get a top 4 spot. Looking at the way he's moving right now, look at him move, dude.
Oh, he's flying. Oh, you see his quick bounce from the trampolines and stuff. On all these dismount platforms, he's just immediately on the next obstacle. I haven't really seen his feet touch the ground. Oh my goodness!
Okay, careful! Okay!
He stayed on
one-handed save from Griffin. He's still got 30 seconds left for this final lane. He's got a lot of momentum coming into it. No, he touches down the foot!
His foot touched the ground!
Oh, you're having a laugh, mate. No.
Oh, he just didn't even look at the dismount platform when he landed. He was looking straight at the next bar, like I was saying. But oh my goodness, his foot just tapped the ground. He had it too. He didn't even know.
That was insane right there. Oh, okay. Nearly had it. That's the only time we haven't seen a buzzer yet today for the Elite Male division. Let's see if we can change that. Keeping it going, trying to keep the buzzer streak alive is another member of Team Vitality, Nicholas Silva.
And Nicholas Silva's another one that has potential to come up, and especially in the challenge course is more so where he'll probably thrive. But we'll see what he does here on this placement course. A really good placement here could put him in a really great spot on the challenge, and that would give him a great opportunity to take it. But we'll see what Nicholas can do here.
Here he goes, solid underbar off the first couple holds. Over under is not a problem. Here he goes, running into the spider webs. Here he goes. Taking a bit of a time to take that dismount, but he's got it. He's all moving fine currently. I'm not having a problem with how he's moving at the minute. Underbarring that shelf as he comes into some links now.
Yeah, he's linking all these pretty clean onto the fangs and straight through the ring. He went through that pretty fast. That's a big time saver, but he had to take a backswing on there, and he's got the dismount platform, didn't have his foot touched, so he's good there. No, he missed the flying bar!
He tried to go for the link immediately, but his left side just wasn't able to be far enough to get onto that cradle. Nicholas Silva sadly going out right before the buzzer. Having a look at that again. Went immediately, but it just looked like he didn't leave the bar with both sides evenly at a time. So that's sadly going to do him in there. But one of the people who's definitely down for a challenge to take the fastest time on this placement course is going to be Aaron Majakamo.
I mean, we have 2 sub-30 times right now. I'm fully expecting another sub-30 time or a fall. One of the two. I don't see any in between. So we'll see what Aaron does here. I bet you he's going to full send it.
He's definitely coming out of his full shell within the last couple of years. Aaron's been so consistent, always at the top of the leaderboards when it comes down to any speed course, and it's looking to be the same out here. He's just trying to pass through each of the shelves and bars immediately. He's popping along through these bars, bro. Here he goes, 40 seconds, linking across the basket. So he's going to go into the throwback. He makes the dismount and coming onto the flying bar links. Pushing, he hasn't fallen, and we're going to get a new top 10!
28.6! Oh my goodness, he beat it by a full second almost. Whoa!
What are we seeing here today, Colt? This is literally the Avengers Endgame of the Vitality goers.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna see the top 4 in the finals right here, but only in a regional qualifier. This is insane.
Oh, what is this? Okay, it can still continue. Cameron Godbout has been a WNL finalist since 2020. He definitely has the capabilities out here in the elite division. He's up here, ready to go. He's popping along through underbarring with everything he can.
Cameron Godbout, another one who's a big underrated athlete. He's, especially in a lot of these NSCs, he's been consistently getting top 15, top 10 on all of them. I mean, he's just coming up. You can see he's flying right now, taking a little bit of time on that swing there, but going straight through TikTok, straight through the fangs, see how fast he goes around the circle. There we go. That's one of our fastest times. Oh, no, he takes a backswing here. That's going to put him behind a little bit. He's pushing right around.
Goes.
It looks
Cameron
like he's
Godbout moving along on the
and
flying
he's got the
bar,
legs.
and there he goes. Another clear in there. 36 seconds to the buzzer. Cameron Godbout, our reigning Premier Series champion from the teen division, has now moved up to elite, and he's definitely showing us why. He can still hang with the big dogs out here for the elite division. That's going to put him into third place, beating Zach Fishman's time.
There we go. Great run out of Cameron Godbout there. I mean, putting him in third place is a dangerous place to allow him to be because he's a big challenge course athlete, and he's really good at those techie NSC type courses. So we'll see. He has a great shot at taking it home as the third place finisher if he can maintain that.
Jack Adams next up, though, age 21, coming out of Beverly in Massachusetts. He's reaching out. Let's take a solid dismount there and then immediately start catching up to the rest of his competitors.
Yeah, let's see what Jack Adams can do here. We've seen a whole lot of blazing fast times. Oh, a little caught up there. But yeah, so he's going to have to make up a little bit of time here. We'll see. Taking a backswing on the shelf. Just quickly through the trampolines. There we go. Underbars the next shelf. We'll see what he does on the bars here. We've seen a lot of techniques.
Nice. We're seeing just some regular links there. We've seen some of our younger athletes pop through instead of linking, but Jack's still moving fast. He links out of those Dragon Fangs, though. He's going to immediately go in, switching his hands on the throwback. 16 seconds. It's going to be quite tight if he's going to keep using these non-links here, but he's got 10 seconds left for the flying bar. He needs to move and push it.
He's going to have to link the whole thing here. Can he do it?
Gonna go link forward, but doesn't get too much of a setback, and he's down. He almost had it.
Oh, what a great run out of Jack. I really thought he had it there. He was so close. He got the set, and then he just barely missed it on the second shelf, but a great run out of Jack overall.
That was brilliant. Almost got the buzzer, but now it's time to move into our final four competitors for the placement course for the weekend. We have got Carter Stone coming out of Acton. Next up, this year, Carter has not only been competing, but he started working part-time as a coach. So he should have a lot of different outlooks when it comes over to this course analytically. And he's definitely using that to his advantage here. He's blazing fast.
Yeah, do you see all that power he had on that first obstacle? I mean, he just pushed straight through it. And you see he's jumping straight through all these obstacles really quickly. Very close to being on pace here. Oh, taking a backswing. That's going to hurt him when it comes to taking the top time, but we'll see how close he can get. He's doing the given technique. I love to see it. We've seen it 3 times now. Taking a backswing, but it's better than taking a backswing on the really slow backswing right here. See if he can get this in one move. Oh, taking a backswing here as well.
Here he goes. Going to set himself up, linking down onto that platform. Going to set himself up for hopefully some flying bar links to end out the course on a buzzer. One more swing to make sure he's safe. With 15 seconds left, Carter Stone puts himself into 6th place.
44 seconds. Great run out of Carter. You can see he had a lot of really fast moves like that given technique right there. The only reason he got pushed back so much was because of the costly backswings he had right there, especially around the corner going into the final lane.
3 more competitors to go. Jackson Cafazzo being the first, coming out of Hopkinton, Massachusetts. A very experienced athlete, been doing ninja for quite a while here. And here goes Jackson. Can he compare with some of the best ninjas in the entirety of the New England and Northeast regions? Here he goes.
Yep, Jackson competes against Aaron a lot in that teen division back when they were in teens, and they both moved up to elite now. And so we'll see how he does here against Aaron as the top finisher. And doing a lot of underbars here. He's got a chance. Oh, he's definitely got a chance. 2.1 behind. He can catch it up on the flying bar if he goes really fast.
Jackson has not backswinged on anything until I jinxed it right there. Gonna keep the streak going, though, along with those links on the flying bar, and it's everything. 33.14 seconds.
Woo, puts him in 4th place. That's a great run out of Jackson. I mean, that's a good spot to be in with, I mean, we've had a ton of just insane fast times, but that's a really clean run. Puts him into 4th place. Nice spot to be going into the challenge course. He'll get to see a whole lot
James
of people run
Burns.
here, but we'll see how James does. Second to last
Age
runner.
23. Second to last runner at age 23. It's weird to say, but he's the oldest elite male that we've got competing here. But he's still going to through. Nearly tipped back on that box there. But he's still popping along. Gonna reach up, ready to go for the web slinger, and skipping that fidget spinner, not a problem. Spinning around now on multiple discs as he goes straight to the trampoline. Oh, but he's disqualified!
No! Oh, I wonder what it was. Was it landing on the blue, or was he using his hand there?
I think it was the blue, yeah.
Oh man, I mean, that was great agility out of James. He's 23, but you wouldn't think so. I mean, he has the agility of the best in the group here of all these young athletes. But all right, going into our last runner, we got Lucas, and I still am not able to pronounce his last name. You know how to pronounce it? Shanamian. Okay, I've messed it up so many times.
If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna look like a right fool. But regardless, Lucas
well,
Shanamian.
If you're wrong, so am I. So Lucas Shanamian, let's go.
Another member out of the Strive Fitness Ninja team. Here he goes. He got 6th place in the young adult division for the World Championships. Here he goes. This is his first year in the elite division. It looks like he's competed around 5 times at Worlds now. Lucas popping through, age 17, out of Franklin, Massachusetts. He's trying to stay up there with some of the best. The top 3 looks to be the exclusive club of the sub-30s. I don't think he's going to get into that, but he's still going to try and link everything as best as he can. That's ultimately going to be the time save.
Oh, he's taking a backswing here. We'll see if he can get into this top 3, top 4. That's right where you're going to want to be. It looks like he's on place for 5th, and he links it this time.
Yes!
6th place. There we go. Lucas
Very
Shanamian.
solid. Pulls along through, nearly just shy of a sub 40 there. Gets 40.03 seconds. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to wrap up one of the craziest placement courses you guys must have seen in recent memory out of this entire Premier Series we've had so far. We just had 19 runners go. We got 8 out of 12 clears on the placement course just now. Lucas Shanamian being our last runner, but Arma Giacomo holding the top time, 28.61. I definitely had him up there to be one of the fastest, but then we also had clears from Zach Keenan, Gavin Obi, Jackson Cafazzo, Cameron Godbout, Lucas Shanamian, Zach Fishman, and Carter Stone. James Burns, however, with an early exit getting disqualified on the trampoline, is going to be our first competitor on the male side of things. Once we get over to our challenge course, that's going to be very fun. And then on the female side of things, Riley Hunt was able to get first place with the only sub 50 time being 45.52. Lovely stuff there. And then we have also Lola and Kieran getting second and third with clears. But Akshara Papu, shockingly going out on the second obstacle, is going to be going first on the challenge course. It's going to be very fun to see her run first for both placement and challenge, but we're going to see how the foundation can be laid down for the entirety of this elite division. Colt, what are we expecting going into this challenge course?
Well, I don't know. I mean, judging by the fact that I'm fully out of breath after this placement course, I'm expecting to see some crazy things in the challenge course. There's so many fast athletes. I mean, I think there's a chance it could be a race to a certain obstacle with everybody racing there and see a bunch of big moves, or we're going to see a whole lot of athletes just sending it on big moves, and I think it's just going to be a crazy finish. So I'm really excited for it. We'll see what it has in store for us.
It's going to be mint. I cannot wait for it. Guys, we're going to be back with you in about 10 minutes so we can get set up ready for this challenge course. Do not go anywhere.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Here at Stage 4 Designs, we are all about innovation and athlete safety. We've been doing this since 2015, designing the most innovative obstacles in the sport, and now with our partnership with the World Ninja League, we are very excited to bring some of our best designs to the highest level athletes in the world. For our process, it all kind of starts right here in our digital design. There's a much more deliberate process now in what we do, with our goal being the utmost in athlete safety. So we put everything into our digital design first, make sure it's all going to work, then we procure the parts. We learned the process and refined it to what we feel are some of the highest quality urethane products you're going to find in the Ninja space, and that all happens here at our custom built workbench. A lot goes into our urethane, and we are very proud of the work that we do there. Everything that we build here at Stage 4 is all custom made in-house. It's not like we have a stock of a bunch of stuff. So when you do place an order with us, that order comes through and we basically build everything from scratch. Paint department is scalable. We basically hand paint most things, but some things that require a little bit more spray or bigger, we're capable of that as well. These athletes put these obstacles through some of the most rigorous circumstances that you could think of, and we want to try to plan for every contingency. We never want an obstacle to break on anybody. We always want our stuff to feel solid and not move around a whole lot, so that the athletes can trust their skills to throw the biggest moves that they possibly can on anything that we put out there. Our CNC machine handles all of most of our flat goods. It's the workhorse around here. It actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of cutting things out. We don't do any of our flat goods by hand. We make sure that everything is exactly the same and replicable, so that, you know, if you're doing courses or you have athletes that are going either head to head or the same obstacle that you're going to find at one Ninja gym is going to feel exactly the same if you go to another Ninja gym or your home for that matter, so that there's consistency with all of our product. Over the years, as we've added to our suite of products that we offer, we realized that pipe and metalworking is becoming more and more commonplace in Ninja obstacles, and to meet that demand, we've added the ability to do that here as well. So a lot of the obstacles that you'll see that we design and develop are meant to go on truss, and pipes are a big part of that. So we've added a pipe bending station here, and look for, in the future, us to offer a lot more innovative obstacles that kind of exist in that space where pipes are a big part of it. So here, everything that we put out is tested by real ninjas before it goes out. We want to make sure that our obstacles can stand all sorts of unforeseen circumstances. We know that Ninja athletes move in ways that are innovative and new, and we want to try to account for as many of those as we can and make sure that those obstacles hold up. So we test everything. Over the last 10 years, Stage 4 Designs has been committed to developing the most innovative obstacles that you're going to find, but also the safest and most reliable obstacles. Our motto here is elevating obstacles. We do feel that on this platform, we can take something that's both fun and creative, but also elevate it to an industry that deserves to stand on its own.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the WNL Premier Series Season 4 qualifier out at Vitality Obstacle Fitness in Fall River, Massachusetts. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside Colt Elder on the elite commentary out here today. We just wrapped up probably the greatest placement course I've seen in months.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if that's debatable. That might be the greatest placement course I've ever watched of all time.
It's up there. It's defo up there. It's one of my favorites that I've seen in recent memory. So much talent, 19 competitors. What can go wrong? Well, to start, we've had a couple of shock fails across the board. We're about to go into our challenge course with our first two athletes in the female division being Akshara Papu and Charlotte Barrett, meaning that they got the two worst results on the placement course. That's not what I expected, dude. Honestly, I am still shocked at that. I don't know what happened, but Aka and Charlotte gonna have to be going first up, and the demo run for the challenge course is going to be coming up shortly. Now, we did get word that the time limit has gone up to 4 minutes, which means that we're having a lot more obstacles possibly. We might have some adjustments that are more difficult, so we're going to have to see shortly.
Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be insane. Like a 4-minute long course. I mean, our demo runner's showing us what this course is going to look like, but 4 minutes long is just insane for any kind of course.
We're coming along into our 5th obstacle. What? Okay. Is that like a ring chaser on a skateboard? I'm going to have to look at that second time around. And it's a crooked dismount platform as well. That's already torturous.
Yeah, we're already getting into diabolical obstacles.
This is Rodeo Whip, where we have a couple of big rope tech moves that are going to have to be conquered. This was wreaking havoc in the teen division. We had so many people failing it, or using retries at least, because we're out here in the challenge course now. You can utilize your retries, and you're able to pop along through and get on here. Next up is
so
Wham,
tricky.
the obstacle. Our 7th one here, where you need to take a ring, push it out, and get it along onto that extra extended pipe. Next up is our Heath Ledger, as in ledge, like the actor. So here he goes, straight up there. It's kind of like a katana movement where you have to use your shoulder to just kind of twist around the board on a cliffhanger. And then we move along into Christian Don't Bail. So all the obstacles have some kind of pun in them, relating to either songs, like music, TV shows, films, and Kane Tech, assumingly.
Wow, demo are linking that whole thing. That was crazy.
Here we go. Moving along up to our ice hopper. It's kind of like a pipe slider in a sense. Just kind of need to pop along through there onto that dismount platform. This is one that we were looking forward to. This is our vertical limit kaleidoscope of doom. It's genuinely a depth-defying obstacle. It's vertical limit based, meaning that you have like a 1 centimeter ledge or 2 centimeter ledge to hang off of with your thumb just squeezing forward. You can utilize the cliffhanger on the backside. I don't know if that's just for the women, but I feel like we might have another obstacle, and we don't.
Wow.
Actually.
Yeah, I don't know. But that obstacle right there reminded me of an obstacle that was in the Premier Series Finals 2 years ago, I believe.
Was it the first one at Ferox?
Yeah, that one. You know
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was called Little Ledges. I think we had people like Schneo Semayak going out on that obstacle. It was difficult.
I went out on that one.
Oh, right, fair enough then, Colt. So, I really wish I went to that finals. It looked so much fun.
Yeah, that one was
I didn't qualify,
finals.
which was right side. And I cleared my course, but I didn't qualify because other people did it faster. Yeah, it was the first one out. I was right clear. I got the clear. I wasn't going to go anyway. But at the same time, I would have really liked to go. But we've got 11 obstacles, all of them very, very difficult. But we're going to be starting out with Aka on the start line, ready to go. Akshara Papu, 5'1", wingspan of 5'4", 108 pounds, has been doing ninja for 10 years out here. She's competed in a lot of high-end ninja competitions within the past couple of years. She's placed top 10 several times in NSCs. She got 5th place at Obstacle Academy, 6th place at Stanford Ninja Academy, 2nd place at Grav, and 1st at Big Time. Those were for Season 4. Season 5, she also did very, very well, and I'm hyped to see how she can do in Season 6 this upcoming season. But Akshara now, Premier Series time, getting in the mindset, ready for the challenge course. She went out very early on the placement course, accidentally, definitely. Wasn't wanting to make a trip up on one of the first few steps. Got to keep that out of her mind now as she comes along into this challenge course with a fresh approach. She's ready to go. Jackson Erdos on the sideline. He's not competing today. Already qualified at next level, I believe it was. But here goes Akshara, part of Team Vitality. Has a lot of experience with this gym in particular. Also has competed on A&W this season, making her debut. Has been doing very well. And here goes Akshara.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone take run first on both the placement and the challenge course and take first place overall. which is the 3 ones. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that in a division with more than maybe 1 or 2 people. So I really want to see Akshar be the first person to ever do that.
Here she goes. Age 16, we're commencing the final challenge course of our Vitality weekend here. Immediately going into that horseshoe, but only at 5'1". She's not going to be able to reel herself in. This is such a tough one. Our younger divisions and our amateur division specifically were having trouble with getting that horseshoe down due to the fact it's on such a long strap and a slider. So she might have to take a tactical retry, not what she wants to do early on in this course, but it's just going to have to be how it is.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if she can pull it together on the second half. This is the second obstacle. She's taking a retry here. She shouldn't fail it the second time if she commits to it. Yeah, there she goes. She's got it. But that retry is going to come back and might cost her if she ever needs that second retry, because she's down to only 1 now.
Here we go, coming along into Twist and Shout. A classic Beatles song, but also the name of the obstacle, and she's through it. Some crisscross type sideways boards. Now this is going to be might be a tricky one. The Venom, which is 2 boot scoots reaching out. It's a lot of impact on the fingertips, but Akshara pushing along through. Just under 3 minutes left on the clock now. She's ready to go. Catches the ring.
Oh, she's got it. She's got it.
Where does that start? Do you have to pull on something
and then you just catch it while on a skateboard? That's absolutely diabolical. I hate that.
You have to be like aware of everything that's going on in the world in order to do that. Akshara putting in a very solid performance, setting the standard for what's to come for the rest of our elite athletes here. And she's got the rope tech sorted first move-wise. And here she goes, setting it up for the doorknob. That's one of the harder moves. It's a very small
we'll see if she can get her.
Object to get it on.
This next one I think is also going to be a hard one. Taking some advice from Jackson right now. Jumping back, she didn't like how she was on that. Oh, I think
there are some other techniques that you can do, to be fair. You can step off of the wall and kind of wedge yourself in between the wall and the blue hold, but she hasn't got it. This is a second retry being used in the middle of the course.
So she's fully out of retries right now. Yeah, big moment. She's fully out of retries, going in the first person trying all the rest of these obstacles. So she's never gotten to see anyone except the demo or try any of these obstacles. Out of retries. Let's see what she can do under this crazy pressure right now.
She's a 2-time WNL world champion from past years, but with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go, Akshara Papu is really going to have to dial it in here. Can she get it on? Careful! No! Akshara's down!
Oh,
no, this is a shock one. This is definitely not the outcome that she wanted here at her home gym, but Aka's down.
That's crazy. Out on the qualifying course and then down on the challenge course now, too.
Part of Team Vitality, not able to deliver on her home turf. Looked like she wanted to try and tack off of that blue board, but just had her foot slip out. That's unfortunate. Oh, man, not the performance that we wanted to see out of Aka, sadly. We're going to have to see if that result holds up. We have some difficult obstacles in the first half that she was able to complete, but it's now going to come down to if Charlotte Barrett is able to push on through.
And this is another athlete that's running really early that still has the potential to take first place here. I mean, she just won the Barbados Ninja Throwdown just recently, which is something that very, very few people can say they've done, but Charlotte just did that. So, and that was very recent. That was one of the most recent competitions. So she's at the top of her game right now. Let's see what she can do coming into this challenge course.
Charlotte Barrett coming along in. I'm going to be honest, I was quite unfamiliar with her game until I watched NSC Elimination. Then I really found out how much of a beast she actually is at Ninja. And then going along to win the BNT this year just amplifies it. So here she is. A lot of people have high expectations for Charlotte Barrett. Came into the Elite Division in 2025, I believe it was, and performed extremely well at the World Championship. And now here she goes. Moving along through, has a long lead on Akshara, to be fair. Due to the fact she had to use a retry on the second obstacle, but Charlotte's moving through and isn't able to get the reach up. She isn't the tallest competitor, to be fair. 4'11" wingspan of 5 feet. Let's see how she can fare second time around.
I think that's more of an issue on the first jump, actually, because you can see she had to make a huge jump for it, and it just kind of kipped instead of swung in the full mobility of it.
Has to adapt to it. Reach out. No way!
What? And Charlotte Barrett Ow! Oh my goodness! Why
I
are we
don't
watching
believe
Billy?
this in the slightest. What is...
Billy, what's happening?
I don't know. We're getting the elite curse in the female division. Both Akshara and Charlotte, mine and your picks to get the top spots for the day have gone out early. But now we still have 5 more opportunities to get further on into this course. But this is a big situation here. Sam Leahy knows what she's up against, and she knows how deadly this course can be. So we're just going to have to see what the precedent is moving forward, I suppose. I am shocked.
I'm also shocked. I don't know how to feel right now. We've had 2 of the greatest females in the field go out really early so far, going out on the 4th and 6th obstacles. Let's see if Sam can break this curse and take it home for the females.
Here she goes. Sam Leahy needs to pop along through here as she has got a lot of momentum coming into the twist and shout. Worth noting that Akshara's run is under review, and she is back on the run order, actually. So if we could get some info on what's going on in that area, that would be pretty good. But Sam Leahy, age 17, has got 27 competitions, so very active in the ninja scene throughout the WNL season. She's got a
the first
grab.
boot scoot. There we go.
Lovely
That's where we
stuff
saw
there. Sam
Charlotte
Leahy
go
got
out
very
earlier.
close to the ground, but she's 22.5 seconds ahead of the fastest pace.
See if she can get there. Oh, she went on her
Oh,
knees.
no!
That's gonna
I
make
think
it really
she's going to have to
difficult
take a
grab the
retry
ring
due
there.
to... How do you do that? I'm going to have to take a look out here. Another
Yeah,
go.
so she went on her knees to try and stabilize herself on the skateboard, but she's... Oh, no!
Oh, no! Sam's down as well!
Oh, and we've lost another of our incredible elite females. Sam going out on the skateboard. Really technical obstacle with that ring supposed to be dropping down right there while you're on a skateboard. Like I said, that's just a brutal obstacle. I mean, how are you even supposed to do that, really? We saw Aka do it, but... Gosh.
Bro, my jaw is honestly on the floor. I don't know how to take this competition. What is it doing to us? We have Sydney Morris now being our 4th competitor on the course. How's this gonna fare? I have what expectations am I supposed to have at this point? We've had 3 of some of the best elite female athletes in our sport go out early in unorthodox ways. I have no idea what kind of curse is flowing through Vitality at the minute, but my only hope is that it can be broken with Sydney Morris now.
Yeah, we're 3 athletes in, and not a single one of our athletes has fallen on the same obstacle. I mean, let's see. We still are not quite sure what happened with Aka. Potentially, when we saw her swing backwards and go back to the other hook, that might be something wrong with a course malfunction. But let's see what Sydney can do, and see if she does the rodeo rope kind of obstacle to get a gauge as to how we're actually supposed to do that obstacle.
Here goes Sydney Morris pushing along back here. Knows what she has to do in order to flow through this course at a solid pace and to get into the Premier Series finals, hopefully. So let's see how she can fare. Gets the grab on the sideways board.
Yeah, I mean...
No, but just peels down! Got a bit too low and wasn't able to absorb the impact a lot and just slipped off. I don't know what's going on here today, Colt. We have Sydney Morris taking a retry. 3rd obstacle around twist and shout. 2nd time here. How's she going to fare?
I mean, she has the potential to get this after seeing how she did on the qualifying course and the placement course. She definitely can get this. Let's see if she just can avoid slipping up here like she did on her 1st attempt.
Here she goes.
There we go. She's
got it this
locked in.
time. Very, very solid. And now needs to get the swings to get onto that platform. This is going to be a big one, though. We saw Charlotte Barrett go out here on Venom. 2 massive boot scoots. How is Sydney going to fare? She's taller than Charlotte, to be fair, so this is going to be an interesting one. She's able to reach out to that ring. Sydney Morris all the way through to that boot scoop, but she misses the grab.
No.
Colt, we're getting more retries used early.
Oh, no, she's out of retries now. That was her 2nd one, so she's got to do the full rest of this brutal course with no retries. That's not something that you want right now this early into the course. She's taking a second to rest out right now. She knows she's not in a great spot. She's got 2.5 minutes left, so she's good on time. But let's see if she can get this boot scoot obstacle.
Here we go. Sydney Morris tries to push along
No!
through, but can't do it. The Massachusetts Massacre continues at Vitality. Oh, lordy lord.
Oh my goodness, what is happening? That's another athlete out on the boot scoot obstacle. We haven't seen anyone get through the 6th obstacle on this really long course.
What is going on today? We are in the proximity of getting people into the Premier Series finals. Whether Akshar Papu is going to get a rerun is still up in the air at the minute. But we have Kieran Gorman.
And
Has to push on through here in order to get one of these top spots.
yeah, with how brutal this Massachusetts Massacre has been so far, all you have to do is get to the skateboard obstacle in a fast time in order to make it to the finals right now. I mean, that's assuming Akshara. Well, actually, with Akshara's run, you would have to get to the rope obstacle in a fast time. But we'll see how this ends up playing out with Kieran here.
Getting along down
knew-
there. Nice dismount on that horseshoe obstacle. Cole, I don't know what to think anymore. I've said this a
I
lot.
don't know
But
either.
I'm currently in a very frazzled state of mind looking at these results from the elite female division. 3.5 minutes is Kieran Gorman.
I'm not
Comes along
taking
now.
any of these obstacles for granted anymore. No!
And we shouldn't! Oh, no, the twist and
Wow.
shout retry use coming out of Kieran Gorman. It seems like there's something in the air today at Vitality. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a fan of it. We have Kieran Gorman now. Hopefully he's able to prevail second time around on twist and shout. We're all behind these females.
I mean, we're the biggest supporters right here, too. We really need to see some good runs here. Come on, Kieran.
Second
No,
time. No, it
she
just
had
wasn't
it.
able to hold on.
It was
She
in her
tried
hands
it.
and
It
she
seems
peeled
like
off.
her front hand just got bucketed off there. She had a solid grab, but it just kind of jolted and she's off. What in the world? And Akshara's back, so she is getting a rerun. I think it might have been due to the rope tech. She did have to go back. She was looking a bit confused. That might have been the reason why. But regardless, Akka, third time around, if she's going to have to run 3 courses to get the dub, then that's just even more inspiring.
Well, to be fair, her run on the first course was not the longest run. She had a very quick mess up on that first course, and then she had a course malfunction on her second run. So Akshara is proving to be incredibly unexpected so far, and I'm really hoping for a run here that's not unexpected. A solid run where she just completes all the obstacles, gets a clear. That's what I'm hoping for here. But from the story of this course so far, I don't see if Akshara can prove us wrong here.
She knows what the first 2 obstacles feel like, though. She had to use a retry on that horseshoe one on her first run at this course, but now she knows what it feels like. Should have a bit of comfortability in these first few obstacles. I mean, it's hard to get comfortable on them, frankly. But regardless, Akka is still going to push through and getting down onto the next obstacle. We saw
She's
Charlotte
already
Barrett
in
go
third
out
place.
on the Venom. Can she reach? Yes, the fingertip
Yes.
strength keeps over with her. And Akshara Papu is
She's
back
in-
in first place.
She's in second place only to herself right now, and that puts her established. No!
Oh my goodness, no! Right, okay, careful now. We need to chill. We need to really chill here. Akshara Papu is 5 seconds ahead of her fastest time to this point. This is a time trial for her at this point, now that she's in first.
Yeah, I
Getting
mean,
ready to go.
she is established now into the Premier Series finals, which is a little bit confusing with her run being in first place right now, but because that's her run, she is established. So, but she's got the hook, and she's got the dismount. There it
Okay.
is.
She's gotten here with a very fast time as well, nearly 21 seconds ahead of the rest of the field here. And by the rest of the field, I mean her old run. But just under 3 minutes left to go on this challenge course. She's trying to get the tech all sorted. She's got it hooked in on that. Oh, okay!
What? How did she save that?
This course is a horror film, and
And
we're
she
in
got
the
the
climax. Akshara Papu is through it. We're seeing new territory for the elites.
Akshara Papu may just be the protagonist of this horror film. She is making her way through, despite all the odds going on right now. She's still
The
going
main
on this
character
course.
energy has never been more apparent out here, and it's honestly quite necessary. And Akshara possibly is going to get through more obstacles with only one retry used so far, and it was used pretty early on and quickly. So she's still got one left in the tank with 2 minutes left, but this cliffhanger setup is very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anyone who's going to get through this cliffhanger setup, it's going to be Akshara Papu. She is so strong. We've seen all of her accolades. We talked about them earlier. Let's see if we're going to see it clear through this obstacle. Akka is going to be the
Yes,
person to do it.
just that backswing though. Yeah, there's barely a lip on that cliff if there is one at all. So you really have to move with it. You kind of need to absorb the impact and still be swinging forward to make the next move. You cannot rest once you've made that first lâcher.
This is just so tough. I mean, she's got a minute and a half left. She has to be thinking in the back of her mind, like, if I get through this obstacle, that'll set me up really nicely with the rest of the field coming up. So she's going to take a lot of time here and rest out just to make sure she gets through this obstacle. She has no more retries, so there's no room for error. Let's see if Akshara Papu can get through this obstacle.
Everyone is behind her here at Vitality, and me and Colt are as well. She needs to push forward, get the first grab,
so
and it just looks like it's another slanted cliff, and Akka is down. But still, the third course she's had to run, having the best result combined. Perfect way to go through with it. And we still have 2 more competitors, so Akka is going through to the Premier Series Finals.
And she was able to get redemption on this obstacle, getting that tack move and then getting the dismount in order to seal herself as beating her other run, and then was able to clear one obstacle further than that before getting taken out by this brutal cliffhanger lane. So we'll see if anyone is able to top her and take down that cliffhanger lane, which would be incredible, and I would love to watch that. But so far, this course has been a horror movie, and so I'm scared for the rest of these runners.
I don't know what's going on anymore, but here we go. Coming out of the Ascend team is our 2024 WNL Preteen Female World Champion in Lola Rukus out here. She started Ninja in 2019 and she's been moving well, but this placement course, or challenge course even, has really been a tough one to fathom out here. Most of these runners are whiffing a couple of moves. Everything is going insane. I just got a yellow warning for rain in my area. I don't know what's going on anymore. But Lola's still popping along through on the twist and shout. Everyone is behind every other competitor here. And Lola is in 4th place. So she reaches out to that top ring and gets onto the other ring on Venom and is able to make the dismount.
That puts her into 2nd place, which I think establishes her into the finals. She has a really clean run so far. I spoke too soon. I'm sorry.
Bro, Colt, what
I'm so
are we
sorry.
doing? Is it our fault? Is
It
it our
might be.
fault that we're jinxing
Do
everything?
we just stop talking? Maybe we just let the rest of this go in silence.
Right, okay. Lola.
I'm
You're gonna
so
have to
sorry,
be careful
Lola.
here.
That one was my
It's
fault.
a sideways hook. You need to be very careful. I think once you step onto the okay, nice. I think I get it now.
Yeah, I think I
Once
get
you
it
step
too.
onto the skateboard, there's going to be a magnet that releases the ring. So that's what ultimately sets it down. So it's on a magnet. You got to release it. This is going to be a very niche reference, but it's like the shotgun touch from Sportsman. If you know, you know. But Lola comes along through. 2 minutes and 50 seconds as she's eyeing up the next couple of moves here. Able to hook it in. Doesn't even need the back peg.
And she's got the tag
Oh,
move.
first
Oh.
try!
Oh, she's 1 minute 21 seconds. She's actually on pace to take Akka down right now. She's 1 second ahead of pace. She might actually beat Akka's time to the cliffhanger lane. It's gonna be really close. It's gonna come down to the wire here.
I can see in these moves that she's still got a lot of energy left. She doesn't look gassed at all. So she's taking it down
And she's
onto
got
that
it!
platform. And Lola's in first
1
by
second
8
to first
seconds,
place.
beating Akshara Papu at the moment. So let's see how she can found this cliffhanger. They are very difficult. You have to move immediately with them. You cannot rest once you've made this first lâcher, or any of the lâchers for that matter. So here she goes. Moving around. She's hanging on.
Oh!
Misses the grab. She just slips off.
Hold up, she can get this though. That was really close. I mean, that was further than either of Akshara's attempts there. She looked like she had possession of it and she had control and she was going for the second move but just barely slipped off. She's talking to her coach right now, Lucas Reale. I think she can get this. That looked really close.
It is going to be a difficult one. Lucas Reale went out on this obstacle in the amateur division. We were very shocked at that one on our side. But here goes Lola. Has the time to figure this out. Probably 2 large backswings, and then she'll be in for it. Needs a lot of momentum, trust in the fingertips, and the turnaround to the cliff. Yes!
She's got it!
Come on, Lola!
Lola
Just needs to get the grip on.
Oh,
1 minute and 15 left, and she makes the dismount.
makes the
Another
dismount.
point.
Lola's through 8 obstacles now. Oh my goodness, this is a roller coaster.
Here goes Lola going up to the top of that. It looks like on the spinning rig out here, she just runs out of gas there. The grip just wasn't going to be in her grasp. And the cane tech seems to be a bit too much for her, sadly.
But wow, I mean, amazing run throughout the entire thing. Super efficient on all these first obstacles. Didn't need to take any retries through here. Got the skateboard move pretty clean. She had 1 slip up on the skateboard. But other than that, all this was really clean. Didn't use the back move here, but was really clean on the tack, and then got the hook and straight through to the dismount. She was really efficient, got 2 Aka's time, beat Akshara to the cliffhanger lane, then was able to master and get through the cliffhanger lane, and got the dismount, and then just got a little hung up on the cane lane. But wow!
This is a challenge course to remember right now, and we still have Riley Hunt to go. This is a brilliant way to end things out. Our current, I believe she's the reigning world champion. She was able to get first place at the next level qualifier we had for Premier Series. Riley pushing along through now, age 14. I believe she's our youngest elite female world champion that we've ever had. So here goes Riley. She knows that this challenge course is a beast, but I think if anyone's going to take it down, it's her.
Yeah, if anyone's going to take down this entire course, like you said, Riley Hunt is the one to do it. She's been dominating everything recently. She, like you said, took down the next level competition. Right now, Lola Rukis, is that how you pronounce her last name?
I believe it's Rukos. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, Lola Rukos in first place for the elite females. She was able to get through the cliffhangers. So Riley Hunt knows she needs to get through the cliffhanger lane at least. And oh no!
Oh no! But she oversteps it. Unfortunately, isn't able to get it down. So here we go.
I mean, even our world champion here can mess up on the skateboard obstacle, because one of those really unforgiving obstacles, a skateboard into trying to catch the ring, so you have to focus on your balance, dexterity, as well as your hand placement at the same time. And it's a lot to keep your mind on all at the same time, because even just a normal skateboard is really difficult. I mean, I've fallen on skateboards all the time.
Here she goes. Riley catches the ring this time. With 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go, she's trying to make the swing over to that box. She's 14 years old, representing Ninja Mania. She is a pro finalist from the NSC finals this year that happened at Life Force. She was the 2022 Mature Kids WNL World Champion, so she's been in this for a while. Starting Ninja in 2018. Her motto is "Don't think, just go." She also helps with designing ninja merch in her family shop, the Hunt Sports Merch. Here she goes, and she's just powering along through all these obstacles. Riley Hunt is incredible at these obstacles now.
Yeah, I mean, that really just looked easy. It looked like she was just kind of walking through that. She hooked the rope on and then just stepped onto the, oh, shoot. All right. Here she goes into this next obstacle. She's right at Akshara's pace to this point. It's going to be really close to see which one of them gets it. 147, Riley Hunt into second place. The only person left to beat is Lola. She is currently, she has, what is that? 58 seconds to do it, to get through this cliffhanger lane. Lola took 1 retry, so if Riley can get it on her first attempt here, that would definitely establish her.
Here she goes, Riley. No, just slips off. It looked like the backhand just didn't have too much control there. Just needs to take a bit more time to evaluate it. She has got the right technique, though. She was going straight away off of that first sloper. It basically is a sloper at that point. It's like 2 centimeters, got no grip on there whatsoever. Even if you try to have the best fingers in the world, you aren't going to be able to hang on that for too long, especially with a backswing. So let's see if Riley Hunt is able to pull on through. Age 14, coming out of Bethel, Connecticut.
All right, and this
On
is
the
really
retry.
interesting. This is really interesting right now. She has 5 seconds to beat Lola on this obstacle, which means that if she's gonna take it,
Yes.
hopefully she can get it.
Come on, Riley.
No,
No,
Riley!
Riley just isn't able to get through on that cliffhanger. That's going to put her into second place.
Wow, and Riley Hunt. This is the first time I've ever seen Riley Hunt actually go down on an obstacle, I think. But that's crazy. I mean, she looked really clean through all this first part of the course. She had a really good game plan. Got the
Wow.
first part of the cliffhanger, but just peeled off transitioning to the second. Wow. Oh my goodness.
I'm never forgetting that run ever, honestly, or any of those runs. That entire challenge course, I just bit my tongue. The entire challenge course did an incredible job at showcasing how even though these elites are brilliant, not every day is a good day for them. We had Lola, Riley, Akshara, and Sam go all the way through. Commiserations to Charlotte Barrett, Sydney Morris, and Kieran Gorman. But now, for the final division of the day and for the weekend, it is now time to move along onto the elite males.
And I must just fully forgot about the elite males with how intense all of those elite females were. I mean, that was insane. But here we go. We got a stacked lineup coming in for the elite males. Our placement course was absolutely wild. We had 3 sub-30 times with Aaron Majakimo, Zach Keenan, and Gavin Obi. We have a lot of people with potential to take it here. What do you think's going to happen, Billy?
After that challenge course, nothing I know of. What was that, though?
Yeah, be careful what you say, because whatever we say might end up just not being the outcome, no matter what we say.
Okay, let's say, I'm going to put it out here. Quote unquote, let's have everyone fail the first obstacle, because obviously what we say is just going to happen the complete opposite. So everyone clears! Come on, guys. Let's have it. There's going to be a big one here. Our elites know what they're up against. They've seen the females struggle a little bit.
I mean, let's see. I wonder what all these changes for the elite male course is going to be, too, because we saw a lot of the elite females struggle on so many obstacles in that course. I wonder how much they're actually going to change versus keep the same, because it might have been a little bit harder than they anticipated.
My question is, why is Jackson Erdos on the start line right now? Are we getting another demo run, possibly? Or
I'm guessing he's demoing, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get a demo. That's really scary, though. If we're having it got so bad, Jackson Erdos is having to demo.
Oh, you're right. If Jackson Erdos is demoing, that means it's going to be some crazy difficult obstacles, because is there nobody else that can demo? Oh, no.
I can't help but laugh. I can't help but laugh at the situation that I'm finding myself in. It's up in the air on whether we're going to get a demo at the moment. But, yeah, there we go. The graphics on. We're getting Jackson in on the demo run. The one and only. Repping a Jerry Boyd shirt out there. Shout out Jerry Boyd. I love him. But here we go. I also just came to the realization that on the female side of things, Riley Hunt has already qualified. So that means Charlotte Barrett is through.
Oh, that means Charlotte Barrett did qualify.
Mint.
Wow.
Okay. Lovely stuff. But now, attention on Jackson now. Let's see what we have. We have everything seemingly the same. It's like I'm on Crime Watch at the minute. I'm just trying to keep my eye out for anything relatively dangerous that we haven't seen already.
So far, so
Are we gonna have 3 boot scoots now? What's Jerdos gonna do?
Jerdos. But
Here he goes, Jackson.
we are.
There's another thing.
Oh,
It's
it's onto a coffin. Oh, it's a
Are
coffin
you for
move.
real? It's a coffin and then another.
Oh,
Oh,
Jackson kind of cheesed the move, but that's it. That's to a coffin. So you're supposed to go on the boot scoot, turn backwards, and catch it as a coffin.
Wow. Jerdos coming along through. I need to stop calling
Did
him
he just
Jerdos.
leap
Here he
that?
goes,
Oh my
Jackson
gosh.
Erdos. Here he goes, making his way through.
Let's see what
Gonna
the
hook
It's
up.
gonna be something different here. It's just how different is it gonna be? Oh, this first part looks hard. It's on the left side. Oh, he's
Is it the
doing
same that
180
we've
move.
seen? Is that little doorknob out of play possibly, or is
I think
that
the
just how
doorknob's out of
Jackson's going?
play. I'm
That's
pretty sure
going to be mental. At least take it off so it's not enticing and it's just begging to be used.
Now I wonder if there's.
What are we going to... What?
Oh, do you have to go?
Oh,
and move?
wait.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Techers!
goodness.
We got a Techers alert. Look at
Oh,
him
here
go.
we go.
Right. So you have to... It's kind of like up for grabs in a sense. We just have to knock it into play. So Jackson now...
I think that obstacle was introduced in TNA, if I'm not wrong. Something similar.
Yes, you're right. Oh, what a shout. So Jackson here somehow is able to withstand a backswing on
Jackson
that.
fell!
Are we going to an even smaller ledge?
fell!
Why?
What are we putting in the scores that Jackson Erdos is falling on? Oh my goodness, this is
really scary, man.
this is about to be a bloodbath. Oh no.
It's a tiny ledge. You have to do that same like katana move twice now.
Oh my
I'm freaking
goodness.
out, bro.
There's only one female that got the first time. We have to do it.
And now it's a batarang. What are we doing? Please tell me you can use it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
We have
I was
some
gonna say,
bat
if you
tech.
If you had the batarang out of that into the fidget spinner, I was gonna lose my mind.
Demo.
Oh,
though.
that's still not easy though. That is still a really tough move. I mean, we still have Jackson Erdos doing it. He made it look kind of easy, but that's still a really tough move.
So now it's a big bar move, pushing along off of that pipe slider. Still waiting for the day that Jackson Erdos gets onto Sasuke, but he's taking a sip, ready for the VL Kaleidoscope. This is going to be huge. Shout out Ben Scraley on the side. But Jackson Erdos now, showing the rest of the elite males what they're going to have to be up against.
And I'm really excited because there's a chance that no elite male will get to this point, so at least we get to see Jackson Erdos do this obstacle. Oh my goodness, this is actually just a majestic obstacle.
Can we get a rest in
VL
peace for
Kaleidoscope.
everybody's tendons that are about to take on this obstacle, please? Here we go. It's a big
Oh,
VL
he
move
got it.
straight over to that ring. If there's one more obstacle, I might cry. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Wow.
But
So-
still, what are we
So-
doing?
He even had a fall on the cliffhanger obstacle. I mean, keep in mind, this guy just completed that entire VL Kaleidoscope, and he fell on that cliffhanger, just as a frame of reference as to how difficult that cliffhanger will be. He just completed a VL Kaleidoscope at the end of an 11 obstacle course, yet he failed that cliffhanger obstacle.
I just realized I have a box of popcorn right next to me. There's like a 32 pack. I might go through all of it because this challenge course is going to be a treat and a half for some great ninja talent. So we have 11 obstacles, the majority of which have been upgraded from the female division.
Ooh, a lot of the first obstacles remain the same. I mean, we have the rounding first, giddy up, twist and shout, venom. A lot of these are staying relatively the same. The first one that was a big change was the boot scoot obstacle, where you have to go to a coffin, which kind of incentivizes the athletes to try and do that obstacle backwards, which sounds difficult, but realistically it's probably about the same difficulty-wise, except the coffin move, which going to that coffin is going to be insane. I wonder if there's going to be anyone do the actual genuine coffin move, or it's going to be a lot of people cheesing it. But either way, we have James Burns starting us off here. Let's see how this goes.
Here we go. We got James Burns starting out the final division of the day, the elite males on the challenge course. This is where legends are made. Plenty of legends have already been made out of the roster that we've got, but it seems like that their status can be multiplied tenfold depending on what they're able to do. We have James Burns now on the course, age 23. Moving along through onto this move.
Oh, so he's
got a
kind of
hold.
doing a backward segment. He is going to go for
Here
the
he
coffin
goes,
move.
going up,
Yes!
and it's the right way to go. That's honestly easier than how Jackson did it, I think.
I actually agree with you. I mean, James made that look really easy. That looked like really clean. That was exactly how I would have wanted to do that.
James catches the ring, goes
Whoa!
immediately, but he's
That's-
just too far away, and the skateboard goes from underneath him.
Did they make that further?
I
Ugh.
swear if they did.
They also made it where you have to lâché onto the skateboard. I don't know if we pointed that out yet, but you have to lâché onto the skateboard instead of just jumping onto it. So that leaves you so much more out of control. James, with his last attempt on this obstacle.
Okay, careful,
Alright.
careful.
Okay, he's steady.
He's stationary.
Yes!
He's got the ring on the hook. Okay,
go.
good stuff from James Burns. This dismount, though, crooked. He's got it, and he's able to go through. But now on to these very, very treacherous, incredibly difficult rodeo whips.
And you see Jackson Erdos, yeah, he did it the same way where he did a 180 move there.
Nice,
Oh, and he
tacking
gets the triple
along,
step.
and he's through. That's the most efficient we've seen it all day.
Wow.
James Burns, beta breaking. If you just don't overthink it, then you should be all right.
I mean, he just fully triple stepped that into straight to the dismount. That was so clean. All right, and let's see this techie move here. Oh, man. Easy.
Yes!
Wow.
Solid.
James
It was
Burns.
so good of a move, my jaw clicked.
Yeah, oh my goodness, he's killing this course right now. 1:47 through 7 obstacles, yet he is staring down the Heath Ledger obstacle, one that I personally hope to never have to try.
Oh, please. If they bring this back for finals, I might cry. But here we go. 1:50, pushing along back and forth, and
he's
we
got
get the
first-
Rosé. It's the tiny ledge.
Ooh, wait, he had the whole first move. He's out of retries now, going into a second try with 1:45 left. So he has a lot of time for this obstacle if that's what he's focused on. He's getting some coaching right now. There's definitely a chance he gets this. He had the first move there. He got the whole turnaround point, got to the second board, but peeled off. What do we think here?
Let's have a look. Okay, so he comes along in. Gonna take a massive backswing, absorb the impact, going back and forth. The tiny ledge is still too little for James Burns. It looks like it's been halved in size.
Oh, man, but that was a crazy good run out of James, showing us how to do that coffin move. Did that really excellently. Took one retry here on the skateboard obstacle, but was able to make it through. Very clean through the triple step on the rodeo rope obstacle. And just barely missed out both attempts on the cliffhangers.
What is that cliffhanger? I don't know how Jackson was able to hang on to that in the demo, and it's literally like a 1 centimeter clip. That's like a VL, but like it's a cliffhanger. That should be at the end. The kaleidoscope, and that should switch. But we're having a look now. Griffin Wadzinski, another athlete coming out of the Ascend team, age 16, hoping to get through that very, very difficult Heath Ledger obstacle.
And Griffin last year placed second place in the Young Adult Premier Series, so he's had some experience. So we'll see. Whoa, no!
No way! Griffin! Gonna have to use a retry out here early on Twist and Shout. Not how he wants it to be, but here he goes again.
Yeah, he sent the long dismount there, tried to link it straight into it to save some energy, but it ended up costing him, and now he's got to do the whole obstacle over again.
Gearing himself up onto that second board, links forward. Gonna take another backswing to be safe. A lot of power coming into that one, but now Griffin jumps up, absorbing the impact on that second boot scoot. He's probably gonna face, how's he gonna face? Backwards or forwards? Bit in no man's land, gearing up some swing, ready to go. He misses his hand! He went overshooting, but now both of his retries are being used early. This is not the predicament that Griffin wants to be in.
Definitely not, especially with the skateboard obstacle coming up straight after this. You don't want to go into that obstacle with no retries, but we'll see if Griffin can overcome that. I mean, he's got to get through this boot scoot obstacle first, though. It didn't look like he knew exactly what he wanted to do there, but we'll see if he shows his game plan here. There it is.
Yes, that's exactly what he wanted to do. It's just on the first attempt. His hand just whiffed the ring, but now he's coming along in to the next obstacle here, which is the Chicken Little, based off of the Italian skateboarder. He misses the ring and he's down!
He didn't even fall on the obstacle. He just missed the ring, and it's over just like that because he didn't have any retries.
I don't know what's going on today, bro. I have no idea. I'm losing my mind. I don't know if I'm dreaming, if I've gone to bed early accidentally, because it is 11:30 at night for me in the UK. But still, this is incredibly mad. Yeah. I'm supposed to be the commentator, and I can't even make coherent sentences anymore. What's going on?
I think that's the best way to describe what's going on right now. I mean, there's just no way to explain the chaos happening right now. I mean, especially with the female division that already happened. All the chaos that ensued there with Akshara and oh my goodness, and then coming into this male course, we saw Jackson Erdos demoing it fail on the cliffhanger obstacle. Nobody has gotten through that obstacle yet. We have Jack Adams here ready to prove us wrong and get through it. But, oh my goodness.
Jack Adams coming out of Beverly, Massachusetts, age 21. He's seen how much of a difficulty spike some of these obstacles have gotten in between a couple of these divisions. The elite division in particular really showing its teeth. But here he goes. Jack Adams wants to do good for everybody who has unfortunately fallen. So here we go. Jack Adams just getting himself up, ready to go for these boards. They're crooked. But how's he going to fare?
Let's see what he can do here. No, he missed
Oh
the
no!
board.
Just couldn't get further along. The twist and shout.
And so what's really interesting, one thing that I've noticed is a lot of athletes will go straight facing to the right the entire time. But what happens is that your leading hand there likes to pop off really easily when that happens. But he's got it.
Jack Adams. He's got the grab this time. I'm really scared for every single move here. If he's already starting to feel a little bit in grip, and I'm hoping that was just a slip out accidentally. I'm hoping he does all right coming along into this Venom move. 3 big moves. First of which being this first slide. The grab.
There, he's got the first move.
And then this move onto the coffin, which is too low to get. Another run where we're using our retries on obstacles 3 and 4.
Oh no, it's another one that we're in a tough spot because he has no retries going into both the boot scoot and the skateboard obstacles, both of which are really tricky and tough to get first try, which he used one of his on the boot scoot, so we'll see if he learned from his first attempt and is able to get it second try, but he's got to get a little bit higher with his legs here than his first attempt.
No, he can't get high enough. Jack Adams sadly down and out on the Venom obstacle. Just couldn't get high enough when he was on that way to the coffin. Seemed like once he was in the middle there, in between, he couldn't gear he couldn't gear up enough swing in order to get up to that coffin at the top. But now we continue these competitors as we move into the final 9, starting with Nicholas Silva.
There we go. Nicholas Silva coming in. Let's see what he can do. We haven't seen anyone, again, get through the cliffhanger obstacle. That's the furthest that we've seen so far. Coming out of, he's 17 for the season, done 14 competitions this year. Let's see what he can do.
Here he goes. Nicholas Silva is our fastest non-finisher from the placement course, so he's definitely up there in terms of speed, but on a challenge course where we have a lot of precise obstacles like these, speed isn't necessarily the first thing on your mind. So let's see how Nicholas Silva is able to go. He has got the reach up onto that ring as he pushes along through onto the second, trying to gather enough momentum to go along up to the coffin. He gets one hand on, but just slips out. He's still in the air, though, still in contention. He's building up the momentum with every swing he's got. As he goes along up, reaching out for that coffin second time, he misses it again!
And he's going with the technique, so what I think is happening here is, this is the technique that everybody used during the Rock Solid NSC last year, is they had a twisting TikTok into a coffin move, and it was easier to reach it like that with one hand, which it was very case specific. In this scenario, I think it's a lot easier in order to twist yourself backwards and go for it like that. So we'll see if Nicholas adapts to that, or if he goes...
He's carrying that momentum the first time around. He's got a hang of it! He's basically on a vertical grip with both sides, though, but he immediately goes over to the Lachey bars, and now he's eyeing up Chicken Little, which is already difficult in its own right. But as he makes the jump over to the skateboard, he catches the ring, just needs to hook it in, and he's got it.
He's got the hook. There we go, and going for the dismount here. He's in a... Did he get it?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, okay. I wasn't sure which side the forward plane was, but I think it's toward facing the camera there. So he's able to get that. That puts him into second place, only behind James Burns. In order to pass James Burns, he needs to... Well, with his time right now, I think he's going to have to get through the cliffhanger lane, which will put him in a lot better of a spot. So that's really what it's going to come down to for Nicholas Silva right now. And he did.
Here he goes. He's got the grab.
Technique. Both Jackson Erdos and James Burns, the two athletes we've seen take on this obstacle, went with the 180 technique, but Nicholas Silva went with the straight-on technique, and it worked for him. He's through the entire obstacle.
Okay. Second person to get past the rodeo whip. But now Nicholas Silva is chalking up, age 17, out of Swansea, Massachusetts. He's eyeing up the Wham here. Wham, based off of the duo from Britain, the musical duo. Let's see if he can fare. I kind of get why it's called Wham now. Not only is it a reference, but once he's got the backswing, he's going to have to wham the pipe out, which he nearly had.
Oh, no. I mean, he had the hit move with his left hand, but hooking the ring in with his right hand, he got it, but he wasn't able to hang on because you have to think of so many things in the middle of that swing. You have to think swinging on that one arm, then you got to think hitting the pipe with your left hand, then you got to think hooking it with your right hand, then you got to think grabbing it in a switch grip with both hands once it's hooked in. There's just so many things in the middle of the air.
And he's going to try and do it, but couldn't push the pipe out far enough, and that's going to be Nicholas Silva down. So unfortunate there, but he was able to salvage himself on that coffin move. He was able to get through the Chicken Little and the rodeo whip first time around, but it just seemed like that the Wham was too much to handle.
And he was so close, especially on that first attempt, but his second attempt, he kind of just knocked the pipe back in with the ring, so he went a little bit too low. But it was a great attempt out of Nicholas overall.
I've got Wake Me Up Before You Go stuck in my head now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna go to sleep to that song after we finish. But Carter Stone, age 16, coming out of Acton in Massachusetts. He's not only been competing in Ninja, but he's also started working as a coach. He loves working with the little athletes as they discover the sport. And when he's not doing Ninja, he likes hanging out with his friends, being outside and playing video games. He loves training and living in the New England area because there are so many fantastic gyms to visit, with Vitality being one of them that he's competing at right here, and the Ascend Obstacle Training Finals that he's hopefully able to go to. And Carter gets the coffin and slips.
No, I mean, he had the right technique there, but what he did is when he went for the coffin move, he got both of his hands up there, but because he actually did a regular coffin move, his feet swung down really hard, and it just threw his hands away from the board, which is what made him peel off there. But that was a really close attempt, and we could see he kind of showed how much strength he has on the sideways boards, kind of linking all of them. So we'll see if he has the strength here.
Yes!
There we go. He got it.
Lovely stuff there, Carter Stone. Nice, very flowy coming out of those bars. You do have a lot of momentum coming out of it, so you might as well use it. So we have 3 minutes left to go. As he comes along through, catches that ring on the skateboard. A lot of tech going on in this course. The board tech, the ring tech, the rope tech that's coming along next for the rope, for the rodeo whip. So here goes Carter Stone. He's been doing Ninja since 2016, since he was around 6 years old, 5'9", 123 pounds. Let's see how he can fare.
And he's going with the 180 tech here. That's the same technique we saw James Burns go with earlier. Nicholas Silva went with the other technique.
Oh, he's able to step through, and his feet avoid the ground, and Carter's through. Love it. In second place now.
He's in second place. He's 9.5 seconds behind James Burns' pace to this point, so it doesn't look like he's going to pass him on time. However, if he gets through that cliffhanger obstacle that just seems at the moment impossible, then he will take first place so far for this course and be in a really great spot moving forward. But first, he's got to get through the Wham obstacle, which we just saw take out Nicholas Silva. Can he get it?
Yo!
Oh, he got it
One-handed save! Look at him go! Carter Stone getting the dismount, and he's now chalking up, ready to go for the Heath Ledger, because cliffhanger ledgers, it's a funny gag. I'm laughing, and I have been the entire weekend at that, to be fair. So here goes Carter Stone, age 16, out of Acton, Massachusetts. Just under 100 seconds. He's getting ready to go. He wants to set his hip back.
Throughout this entire elite division.
No, he doesn't. He wants to go straight for the
Oh! Oh!
Right. What did we just see? Again? Does he want to try that again? Does he want to go for the intended tech?
I don't, what? You can see all three of the course designers over here watching that, trying to figure out if that was actually a good beta break there. But wow, it looks like he's gonna go for it again by the way he's lining up his hands like that.
Here he goes. He's
Oh,
going the
he's going
intended route,
intended-
even
Oh,
with that
oh,
first
he's
skip,
got that-
and he's able to tag on it. It's
Oh,
the
no.
slip off. He should have gone immediately and not waited anymore.
Oh, we had a glimmer of hope. We saw the potential that somebody could get through that obstacle. And he had such a great run. He had a little slip up on the coffin move earlier, but after that, he was just so locked in on the entire course. Got the triple step here, got the dismount, got the wham. Then he got, bang, the one-handed save. Caught the cliffhanger, but just couldn't hang on.
Okay, now then, we're on the business end. We have been for a while, but it's now time for Zach Fishman. This whole challenge course has been a movie, and Zach Fishman out here is definitely one to watch out for, not only on the course, but on social media. Genuinely, if you look up, I think it's Keenan Media, or no, it's Fishman Media, sorry. Zach Fishman out here, getting ready to go. He puts on some of the best edits I've ever seen in any Ninja comp. He has one of the best cameras I've ever seen. If you're watching this, can you DM me the model that you use, please? I kind of want it. So here goes Zach Fishman. He started his ninja career in 2018 at Strive Fitness, then moved to Vitality, where he's trained for 4 years and won 2 NINA championships. And this past year, he returned to Strive, which is located in his hometown of Franklin, Massachusetts. This year, he has trained 5 nights a week, mostly at Strive, but also at Ascend Obstacles and Vitality Obstacle Fitness. He's podiumed 17 times in the season in the young adult division and came first place on the challenge course at New England Regionals. But now here he is at the elite division. It's going to be a big moment for Zach Fishman. He's definitely up there. He's been going to a bunch of NSCs recently, I think, as well, and he's been performing well. Gotten to day 2 a couple of times, I want to say. So he's definitely up there with one of the best.
Yeah, Zach Fishman coming in. He's got a lot of potential here. He's one of what I like to consider the big 3 for the Strive gym is the Zach Fishman, Lucas Shinamian, I believe is how you told me to say it, and Zach Keenan. They're the big 3. They kind of go together, and so they go to a lot of the competitions and stuff together, train together. I always see them together. So he's the first of the 3 running for this challenge course. We'll see how he does here. We'll see if he can get past the obstacle. Well, past that little lane there. I'm going to start calling it the Batman lane because it's the Heath Ledger and the Christian Don't Bail, both of the actors in Batman. So I'm going to start calling it the Batman lane. We'll see if Zach Fishman can be the first to actually conquer that lane there.
Okay, here we go. Zach Fishman popping along through. Going to reach out to that second ring. Try and conserve some momentum, ready for the boot scoot up to the coffin move, which he has got. Lovely stuff there. Zach Fishman.
Yeah, very
favorite
clean
obstacle
there.
type is moving with obstacles, so he's a very techie fella, and he's in the fastest pace that we've seen all day. 7 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Tech, definitely a big part of the course, but he just tripped over on the board.
Yeah, he went on the skateboard, slid forward, but when the momentum carried a little bit different than he thought he would, he kind of started falling forward and couldn't catch the ring. So we'll see if he can recover on the second attempt. That seems like something that he should be able to recover from. It was just a little bit of him not knowing how the skateboard would feel there. Yeah, there it is.
No. Okay, Zach Fishman, he's stressing us out here. Here he goes. Over 3 minutes left on the clock as he's making the swing over, ready for the box there. Zach Fishman now heading along into the rodeo whip. It's a difficult one, but it seems like our athletes have kind of got the tech figured out on this one.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see here which tech he goes for. We've seen multiple of the... Yeah, he went with the twist way, the 180 into the hook. I guess it's more of a 270 or 360, but that's the tech he went for. Let's see if he can get the triple step here. That's 1, 2... Oh, he didn't even go for a triple step. He just went solid control in each of the steps. I mean, that was super clean through there. 1:31. Has 15 seconds to get through this obstacle in order to pass James Burns, which is going to be tight. Oh, no!
No, Zach! Sadly wasn't able to push it out quick enough and correspond it with the ring movement. So here he goes, Zach Fishman now. Used up both of his retries, used one on the skateboard and now one on the rings.
Let's see if he can get through this obstacle here. Yeah, any fall here is going to be over for Zach. So,
needs to be delicate, and he can't get the ring high enough, fast enough, and Zach Fishman is down and out, sadly. did a very solid job there. He was able to link on through each of those boards and got some redemption on the skateboard, but it just seems like the wham was too much to handle.
Yeah, I mean, did a really great job on the rest of the course, but he just couldn't quite get that ring high enough. It looked like he needed to maybe swing a little bit higher or something there in order to get the ring higher to hook it on easier. But either way, up next we have the second of the three, Lucas Shinamian, coming in as our next competitor, the second of the big three for the Strive. Let's see what Lucas can do.
Representing the iconic blue and orange jersey out of Strive Ninja Fitness, Lucas Shinamian is ready to go. He is our 2024 Young Adult 6th place World Champion category finisher, but now here he is in the Elite Division, ready to turn some heads. He's been in the game for a long time, starting Ninja in 2019. Trying to hit some massive swings over and under bars into that final horseshoe as he's ready to go onto the crisscross.
Yeah, there he goes, just linking through these, taking extra backswing to a dismount, but really fast to this point. Let's see how he gets to the boot scoot. This has been a pretty big one that is a tell of how they're going to do for the rest of the obstacles. But there he goes. He catches the coffin move. Clean. No extra swings. You can see he's just taking deep breaths. He knows what he's got to do on this course. See if he can execute it.
With 3 minutes on the clock, he's eyeing it up. Lucas Shinamian catches the ring first time around. He's perfect to this point, and he keeps it going as he hooks the ring on, as he gets onto that platform and now moves on to the rodeo whip.
I mean, that was just so clean through that. He went on the skateboard and looked like it was probably his 5th attempt, but it was only his first, and just had full control catching the ring through that obstacle. Let's see what he does for the rodeo rope. Yeah, probably going to go same technique as Zach Fishman, if I had to guess. Yep, doing that 180 move.
2 minutes and 30 seconds as he's making the tack over, and there we go. The streak continues with the clears on the rodeo whip as he's now getting some chalk out from Lucas Reale as Lucas Shinamian pushes along through onto the wham. He's got just over 2 minutes now. Going forward grip, which is interesting. Let's see how he can go. Can he control it?
Yes, he's got it.
It's a very small push out, but he's able to make it work. And Lucas Shinamian pushes along down. Second place so far.
5 seconds behind first place. Puts him into second. However, if he gets through this obstacle, that will put him into first and in a really great spot moving forward. But he's got to get through this.
Gets on the first cliff, the second, turning around onto the tiny one. We're going to get a clear.
Yes!
Lucas Shinamian is the first athlete to pass through the Heath Ledger. But now we move on to another part of the Batman Alley where it's time for Christian Don't Bail with the Batarang in play. Gets the first move. Just needs to get his hand up onto that ring. It's a one shot because once one hand leaves that Batarang, the other just goes down.
And Lucas is
he reaches, he forces it up.
He's at this point with 0 falls, 1 minute and 15 seconds left for the rest of the course. Getting through the second part of the Batman lane.
Oh, yes! He gets the final grab! Colt, we're making so much progress within Lucas's run! We're getting into the ice hopper, the 10th obstacle, a pipe slider, flying bar hybrid.
Oh, this is so exciting. Let's see. Oh my goodness, and he's
yes,
come on.
Hopping it down. Yes. We're on to the final obstacle. This is the vertical limit kaleidoscope of doom. He's happy he's here, just chalking up, trying to eye it down, try and visualize himself in his mind.
I'm about jumping
and now
out of my seat right now. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna run across the entire room if he clears. I'm gonna go insane. Lucas, he's got 30 seconds to execute it though. He doesn't have a lot of time. He needs to go now if he wants the buzzer.
A lot. There we go. He's got 23 seconds. It's going to be close on time, but I think he's going to be really concerned about just trying to get through. There we go. Oh, he's got the first cycle. Can he get the second vertical limit?
He's got the second. Oh, no! Lucas Shinamian going down on the vertical limits. Sadly, that's probably going to be it for his run because he's got 10 seconds left. Going to give it another go, is he? Yes, he is. Just going to speedrun it.
Here.
Yeah, worth a shot, right?
Yeah.
Lucas Shanamian breaking through the Heath
Wow.
Ledger right there and has made it to the final obstacle. It's possible. It's absolutely possible now. We
Hey,
have
we're-
literally five more competitors left to go. A clear is on the cards.
I mean, you were totally right in hyping Lucas up in the placement round. I mean, he performed incredibly. I don't know if anyone else is even going to get through this cliffhanger obstacle. He got it first try. I mean, just look at that clean technique. Oh my goodness. I mean, I could watch that all day. Linking the...
That was brilliant.
Oh my goodness. That run just
See
made
him go
my
through
day.
there. No retries used right until the very last obstacle. Went for a send on the Vitality Kaleidoscope of Doom. But now the final five, starting with Cameron Godbout, coming out of Warwick in Rhode Island, and a Vitality team member. 5'8" in both height and wingspan, 137 pounds. Age 15, he is our reigning Premier Series teen male champion from last year. But here he is in Elite, hoping to get a brand new title to add to his accolades.
And Cameron is one that I can fully see coming out of nowhere, just fully taking this like a storm, because he's one that's really good with these hybrid style courses. That's why he's really good at those NSCs. Like I said, almost always placing top 15, top 10 on those. I'm not sure exactly what the highest he's placed is, but I'm pretty sure he's had some top 3s before. There he goes. He's
Definitely
through the
up
coffin.
there. Cameron Godbout getting the turnaround onto that bar as he now makes his way over to one of the first proper tests, which is going to be Chicken Little.
There he goes. He's got the catch there. Making that look really clean. Probably going to take one backswing here. And through there,
Nice.
54 seconds. Right about
This is
on
a big moment here.
pace here, I think. Might be a little bit faster, actually.
Turning around, pirouetting over onto that hook. He's going to eye up the 2 steps. Take a long time there, but he's able to gain a lot of control within it. And there he goes. He's on the fastest pace by 12 seconds now as he comes along into Wham.
And let's see if he can get this wham obstacle. We've had multiple people go out here, so it's definitely a tricky one, but this is, again, right up Cameron's alley here. Oh, no, he slipped off.
No! First time down. Cameron Godbout gonna have to take it second time around here. Hasn't used any retries yet up to this point, but here he goes on this first one.
That's
Chalking up
really
Cameron.
surprising, too. I mean, that's not something that he usually will ever go out on, but the ring just kind of slipped off when he went for it, so I think he's going to have to try and lachey up a little bit more in order to prevent that from happening.
Here he goes. He's able to
There
lock
it
it in
is.
this time. Didn't doubt Cameron for a second. He knew what he had to do, and he's got just over 2 minutes left on the clock now, coming into Heath Ledger.
There we go. That puts him in 3rd place. If he didn't get that fall there, he would be in 2nd place right behind Lucas. But in order to beat Lucas here, he's got a lot of work to do still.
Gone on the first flip, the second turn.
Oh,
onto
come on,
that
come on.
tiny one. We're getting
Yes,
more
we
progress.
do!
Cameron Godbout, 8 seconds ahead of Lucas Shimnamian.
Oh my goodness, and we thought Lucas was flying to this point, but Cameron even faster, even with the fall. Oh.
No, the bat tech just isn't able to work with it well there. Cameron Godbout chalking up. He's got no more retries able to be used after this attempt. If he wants to catch up to Lucas Shanamian, he has to get it first try here. The time's ticking down. Honestly, I still think if he gets past this, a clear is inevitable. He gets the first move, needs to reach on up, force it up quickly, and he's got it.
Oh, come on, Cameron. I mean, this is the big move here, going from this fidget spinner to the last hook. And he got it!
Okay. There he goes. Cameron Godbout. Just over a minute left as he makes the dismount there and is now on to Ice Hopper. This is a big obstacle here. Large throws necessary.
Oh, he's 2 seconds behind Lucas's pace, but it doesn't look like he's trying to go super fast right now. So I think he's going for trying to clear the last obstacle. Yeah, that's puts him still in 2nd place by 1.1 seconds. 1 second behind Lucas. So he has to now get through this last obstacle in order to take 1st place here. This is so intense.
This is very intense, Colt. Here, having a look now. He's only got 1 shot at this. He's got 30 seconds left on his clock. Grimaces. He knows he's got to go beyond now. Cameron Godbout.
Come on, Cameron.
Pushing
Fight for it.
through.
Got
The
20
fingertips
seconds
must be
left.
screaming at him. Second move.
Oh, he's
No,
got
he's
the
got
second
the
move. Cameron's
grip.
to the ring.
Cameron!
Yes,
Oh
Cameron
my
got
goodness!
it!
Cameron Godbout is going to be our first clear of the Elite Division. He's got it!
Cameron through.
Come on!
Oh
Oh my goodness! I am ecstatic right now.
Oh my
Arms
goodness, Cameron did it.
What? Okay, it's been conquered. The curse has been broken. The vitality curse has been absolutely demolished by Cameron Godbout. You said it before, Cole. If there's going to be anyone to break through, it's going to be Cameron, and he did it.
Oh my word, and we thought it was a Massachusetts massacre of the people, but no, Cameron Godbout shows it's a Massachusetts massacre of the course. Oh my goodness, absolutely fries the entire course. You see he's grimacing here, fighting for it with everything he has, and he gets that last move. Wow.
Oh my gosh, I'm right giddy now, and we have 4 more competitors still to go. They were our 4 fastest clears on the placement course, which means in order to get the top spot and maybe to get into the Premier Series finals, they're going to have to go as fast as they can onto the back half of this course and maybe hit a buzzer if everyone else does so and we get to our last competitor. But Jackson Cafazzo going to be first out.
How do we still have 4 more runners after that? That seemed like the kind of run you'd expect out of the last runner, but no, we still have 4 athletes who performed better than Cameron on the placement course. So we're going to see how they show themselves on this hybrid course. Jackson Cavazzo, first of the 4.
I don't know if my heart can take any more, bro. I'm going to be honest, Colt. This is already enough out here. I've probably woken up my entire street with that scream, but I'm thankful that this garage is soundproof. So Jackson Cafazzo, age 17, coming out of Hopkinton, Massachusetts, has competed 15 times throughout the regular season. And he's reaching out, ready to go for the coffin move, which he successfully grabs onto.
There we go. I mean, really clean to this point. Not taking any extra backswings, just being really efficient. We'll see how he is on the skateboard. This has been kind of a make or break for some people.
Okay,
oh, no.
he was able to
The
balance
ring
himself.
did drop.
Oh, hang on a second. Okay, hang on. It's still able to be done. And yes, he captures it out. That's a very good. I respect the ingenuity there from
That
Jackson
was
Cafazzo.
insane.
And it works out for
Wow.
him as he gets the hook on that ring. And now he's moving on to the rope fiasco right here. It's a very tough one, but none of our elites have failed on it.
Yeah, that's actually a crazy fact that none of these elites have failed this obstacle because, I mean, this has been a massacre in other age groups, and it got harder for the elites, and none of them have failed it somehow.
Here goes Jackson. Pushing along through, gets onto that final one. The rope tech is teching away. And here goes Jackson Cafazzo on his way over to Wham. You guys in the chat are interacting. What is your favorite Wham song? Because that is what this obstacle is named after. It's literally got an exclamation point in its name. So here goes Jackson. Pushing along through. Pushing, yes!
Yes,
Barely
good
on the
catch.
edge.
Good catch there. Got it with one hand on his fingertips there. Barely was able to hang on. Oh my goodness, 1:55 left. He has potential to do this. He has to, in order to beat Cameron, finish the entire course in 11 seconds. But first he has to get through this brutal cliffhanger lane that we've seen so far.
Here he goes. Nice grab on
Oh
that 1
my
centimeter
goodness.
legend. Jackson, we're getting even more people clearing it.
Wow, that was so clean. That looked like a cakewalk. Oh my goodness. And he's 6 seconds right now behind Cameron's time. Which means he's got to move a little bit. But Cameron did chalk up a good bit, I believe, before the next obstacle. And he took a lot of time on this one as well. So Jackson, he does still have to move, though. He has about a minute left in order to clear this course to beat Cameron.
Here he goes. He's inching himself towards the ring, but he's just getting a bit too far away at some points. Jackson needs to get way closer to that ring, but it is hard to control one of them turning hook hubs. So here he moves. And he reaches
Oh,
out.
good
Dire
grab.
move there. He had to put his all into that. But now sets himself up ready for this fidget spinner move.
He drained himself of a lot of energy. Let's see if he can get the move. No.
Oh no, but the Batarang gets jammed in the fidget spinner. He's got to do that all over again now. Coming in along into 3rd place currently. Is he going to have enough time to still push through the rest of these obstacles in the course after this?
Yeah, that's not what he wanted right there. He wasted a whole lot of energy just kind of spinning there before he was able to go for it, and then he missed the move. So he's got a lot of ground to make up now, but he has the potential to do it. He has the strength. Oh my
Who's going
goodness.
immediately into it. You can see
Wow.
there, trying to make up time. Not going to go out for the link immediately. Going to wait until he's in the direction, but he can't get the bat out again.
Oh, and Jackson is down just like that. 'Cause after all of those obstacles and then going on the bat multiple times there, I mean, his forearms just kind of look drained there.
There's a lot of perseverance throughout that. He really used every single second he had on that run. But sadly, just going to come up short right there for Jackson Cafazzo. In third place currently, though, but that means we have got Cameron Godbout confirmed into the Premier Series finals with the clear that he had. But if there's going to be any person to rival that clear with an even faster time, it's going to be Gavin Obi.
All right, so Gavin Obi is one of the people. He's going to be hosting the Premier Series finals as well as James Burns. So if either of them gets one of the top 4 spots, it will pass to the next person. Meaning, Lucas. All right, if that, yeah, that also means Lucas is also qualified as the top 4 into the finals. But let's see if Gavin Obi, even with that fact, can, oh my goodness
me! I almost don't even want to commentate this run because he's 11 seconds ahead of everyone else.
This man is an animal. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, a solid like 10 out of 10 Gavin run is as close as you can get to ninja perfection, if I'm going to be honest with you. He may be short, but he is really mighty. He knows how to utilize his height. Trying to eject the rope onto that hook. He's got it. He knows how to control his tech. He definitely is very experienced out here. He's so good at everything that he's doing. Gavin Obi is on and through 21
20
seconds.
seconds ahead.
How do you go even faster than this? He makes every call.
Oh!
What?
He completes the whale?
46 seconds ahead now? I don't even know if this is real anymore, bro.
A minute and 1 second through the wham obstacle.
Ah! Okay. Chill. So
Ooh,
Gavin
alright,
tried to
take
go
it back.
for a reverse catch skip that we just tried to see there. It would be a shame if he was putting his run short now. But here he goes, intended tech, second time around. He surely got it. Keep in hold, and we're going to get Gavin Obi getting further.
He's at a minute and 24 seconds. He has 2.5 minutes to complete the rest of this course. That's absurd. This was supposed to be a course that no one or almost nobody could complete, but Gavin is doing this like it is a speed course.
Here he goes. Gavin Obi, age 20, out of Newburyport in Massachusetts, is making light work of every single move that he's facing. This is what we expect from Gavin Obi. He's 62 seconds ahead of everyone. We could get a clear on this course with like a minute and 10 seconds left.
That would be absurd. I mean, I wonder just how much he's going to rest before this last obstacle, because right there, that obstacle is almost just a filler obstacle in order to tire the athletes out a little bit more. But this obstacle here, he's at 2 minutes and 6 seconds. That's almost half of his time limit. He has almost half of his time limit left going into this last obstacle. How much is he even going to rest here?
He looks so calm. His course cardio is something that I wish I could just have automatically. It's probably up there with some of the best. And the grip is still being used to the best of its ability. With so many VLs being utilized, a minute and 20 left, he's able to use that technique to push himself forward into this ring. And just like that, Gavin Obi, a minute and 13 seconds left. 2 minute 46 second clear. I am absolutely losing my mind at the state of this comp.
How does somebody clear this type of course in 2 minutes and 46 seconds? I mean, I just watched it, but I don't know how I just watched it. What?
I've been overdue a solid Gavin Obi Premier Series one for quite a second, so I'm happy that we've got to see it. I remember at Ascend last year, he wasn't able to qualify, got around 5th or 6th, but he's now a shoo-in for the finals, but he's not even that because he's designing the course. So the people who are in 5th and 6th at the end of this competition are going to be going through. He's just done this run for pure vibes. You can't miss out on a vitality comp, can you?
This run is just a flex at this point. He was like, I mean, I'm not going to qualify anyway, so how about I just go get first place to show everybody that I would have qualified and then just leave. Oh my gosh.
We still have 2 more people left to go. And crazy thing, They can still beat Gavin. Zach Keenan's next up. That's a big prospect. I think Gavin Obi could probably agree that Zach is on a similar level to him. And here he goes, representing Strive.
I think that might be the reason Gavin went that fast, possibly, is because Zach Keenan and Aaron Majakama are coming up after him. And you can see Zach already just popping through this entire thing, easily linking everything. Oh my goodness. This could be intense if he gets about the same time as Gavin.
Zach Keenan getting up to the top of that coffin. Bro, I'm literally like standing. I've extended my arm mic all the way to the top so I can look down and just move around. I'm right giddy at the moment. Zach Keenan. Oh, he nearly tripped off that bar.
Oh,
the skateboard even needs to have the impact on that magnet, and he's got it. And immediately hooks it in and links it. A solid time save. He's trying to get a faster finishing time than Gavin. He's literally their ghost right here to try and simulate a perfect run.
And as fast as Zach Keenan is going right now, Gavin was still 8 seconds faster than him to this point. Now 6 seconds, so he made up 2 seconds on that obstacle. It's going to be a catch-up game at this point almost, trying to catch up to Gavin. But Gavin linked this wham obstacle. Let's keep that in mind. So, Zach Keenan, let's see what he can do here. Catches it one hand.
Yes, immediately pops it on. But now this is probably one of the only places where he's going to be able to make up time against Gavin, because he had to take his only retry on this obstacle right here. The cliffhangers in there, trying to get the grab. Zach Keenan saves it, and he's able to push on through. And even then, he's still slower than Gavin. He's going to have to pick up the pace if he wants to get first place, but still, he should be a shoo-in for the Premier Series Finals, which he is. So let's see how Zach Keenan's able to fare on the obstacle. Oh, no, the bad tech just misses it first time around.
Wait, that might have actually been slightly strategic, because now he gets 10 seconds of rest time after all that intense running. Or not 10 seconds, but a couple seconds of rest time. Let's see.
Here he
Come
goes.
on.
Keeping it in. Oh! What do you mean, Zach Keenan? You can just skip the hardest move on the entire obstacle? Okay, fair enough. We'll take it.
You can do that the
Yes,
whole
he is.
time?
Okay.
Oh, I thought he missed a dismount for a second.
Oh
2 minutes.
Gosh, dude. What's going on here today? Zach Keenan forcing himself forward onto the pipe slider. Gonna force it forward. And now here he is, third place. Fastest non-finisher so far.
He has 30 seconds to beat Gavin Obi right now. He definitely has the chance here. The door of opportunity is open. Oh, but he's taking a lot of rest time. He's got 15 seconds now.
Here goes Zach Keenan.
Come on, Zach.
Is the grip still there?
Oh, he's going for the ring.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. What?
Wait.
Right.
Wait, he can get it.
If this happens, if this actually happens, I don't even have a, like...
Oh, he only has 4 seconds to beat Gavin, though, so I don't think that's going to happen. So, he might be
Yeah, but I think if he pulls off this skip, is he going to pull off the skip? Or because he's on his second attempt, is he going to go for the strategic vertical limit strat? It largely depends on how he's feeling at the moment.
Yeah, that entirely depends on what he just decides to do here. All right, it looks like he's resting like he's going to go for the actual obstacle. Nope. Yeah, he's going for the skip.
Zach Keenan. Massive backswing and the throw! He just slips out right on the biggest impact there. And that's going to do Zach Keenan in labeling him as our fastest non-finisher of the day so far.
Wow, I mean, he was really going for Gavin Obi's time there. That skateboard slip up that didn't trigger the ring the way he landed on it or something messed up his time a little bit. But he was able to make up a little bit on this cliffhanger here. And then he had that retry on the battering and skipped it on the second attempt to make up for the retry. Wow, what a crazy run out of Zach.
Now that we know that skip can be done on the batarang right there, are we going to be seeing our final competitor take it on like that? Is he going to take on that skip that we just saw Zach Keenan fling out on? It's all down to Aaron Majakamo, the final runner of the best Premier Series comp that we have seen by far out here. This elite clears, I'm going to be completely honest right here, the drama that it's produced. It will go down in the Premier Series history books, and Aaron Majakamo is going to be the one to close it. How are we going to fare? Are we going to get another clear, or is it going to go up in shambles for him? Aaron Majakamo on the move.
And Aaron is one of those who just has that effortless speed. Like, he can be running a course, and you'll think, oh, he's not going that fast. Then you'll look and his time is 30 seconds faster than yours. And it's just insane. So we'll see how he fares against someone like Gavin Obi, who just went all out there and full sent that run and was able to be successful and get 2 minutes and 46 seconds throughout the full run. He's currently 5 seconds behind pace. Oh, he missed
Oh
the
no,
ring.
but he dropped the ring. He missed the catch. Aaron Majakamo, this is really not the place where you want to go out. Needs to be careful.
Oh, that'd be
to make
terrible.
sure that he's got it. Deep breaths. Stay calm. Just make sure you hit the trigger in order to get that magnet coming down. So here he goes. Pushes out immediately. Hits it. No way!
No way! Aaron goes out on the skateboard?
Oh no!
Oh
Aaron
my
Majakamo with a shock upset to end out the Premier Series competition at Vitality. Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness, the most dramatic competition out of our entire Premier Series of all time. And it ends with Aaron slipping up on the skateboard and not qualifying for the finals.
Bro, anything can happen on this course, I tell you. Anything from an Aaron Majakamo fall early on to a Gavin Obi clear with over a minute left. Shout outs to our top four being Gavin Obi, Cameron Godbout, Zach Keenan, Lucas Shanamian, Jackson Cavazo, and James Burns. But we're going to be taking up Zach Fishman and Carter Stone up to the Premier Series and take out Gavin Obi and James Burns, as they are going to be already not competing at the Premier Series finals, as they are the course designers. So this is not the last time we're going to be seeing Gavin and James, even though they're going to be back even though they're not going to be competing in the finals. But still, oh my goodness me. And then we head over to the female leaderboard, where we go over and see Lola Rukos out in first place, Riley Hunt, Akshara Papu, and Sam Leahy all push along. But because Riley already qualified, that puts Charlotte Barrett into the Premier Series finals as well. So we've just acclaimed 8 of the world's best ninjas into the Premier Series finals that we're going to be seeing happen in November. Colt, I am impressed.
Impressed, it just doesn't even do it justice. I mean, these are probably going to be the 8 athletes that we're going to be looking out for to win the Premier Series finals, and we just saw all 8 of them in a local competition here at Vitality. Oh my gosh, that was so crazy.
I'm out of breath. I think my voice is going to be non-existent by the time that we finish, and I wake up tomorrow, or later on today. It's literally like 12 minutes past 12 right now. But still, well done to Lola, getting first place on our challenge course. Then Cameron Godbout came along and got the first clear of the day, which was insane on the elite males course. But you said, Colt, if there was going to be anyone to do it, it was going to be Cameron. He always finds a way. Our reigning teen Premier Series champion is back at it for the elites.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron is just so consistent. He always finds a way. It doesn't matter how difficult the obstacle is, he'll find a way to do it. And he did that here, and he got that clear. And yeah, I just see clean throughout this entire run, getting that first person to get that last obstacle. Just incredible stuff out of Cameron. However, Cameron does that, and then we get Gavin Obi sneaking in behind him. Not even sneaking in, flying in behind him, taking first place as the elite male champion.
I'm out of breath now. That was insane. That is Vitality for you guys. They always come out with some of the most entertaining courses and competitions. And because it's so stacked up in the New England and the Northeast region, it all comes together for Vitality. They all come out and absolutely deliver. That was insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been absolutely incredible. Well, let's have a look at what other competitions are still to come. You guys do not want to miss this. In 2 weeks' time, we head over to the UK. We're in Mayans next for the True Function Ninja Training Ground Qualifier in Swindon on September 12th and 13th. Then Life Force on the 19th and 20th up in Washington. Dexterity Depot in Pennsylvania. District 44 in France. Albany Ninja Lab in New York. FitSet Ninja in Canada. MLab Ohio. And then the finals, which we have just seen 48 competitors get onto, essentially. If we take 4 from each of the divisions, that's 48 new competitors going to the Premier Series finals. I am in a state of shock. I'm of the shocked variety at the minute, if I do say so myself. Colt, final thoughts.
I don't even know. I mean, that was just bizarre, that entire thing. I mean, I don't even know if I have any final thoughts. Do you have anything else left to say?
I really don't. I've kind of aired it all out onto the commentary out here. That was one of the best Elite divisions I've ever seen. It rivals some of the finals that we've had for Premier Series. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Colt, thanks for joining me. And we have been your commentators for the Elites from Colt Elder and Billy Dixon. We will see you in 2 weeks for True Function.